What is going on, Internet? And welcome to OnlyCops. We are on the very infamous now Thursday stream. I have a lot of people to thank. There's a lot of people licking the stram already. I love you guys. Notorious Emu gets a win for the first comment for being in here super early. Andromeda's here. Daniel is here. Tyler Stevens is here. Daniel also has like a lot of videos that I pulled from the Discord. Krista Kopp is showing up here. He said, I posted mines for watch after the stram. I'm going to keep calling it stram now. You guys have me messed up for this. Alfredo, it's good to see you. Chris Kaufman, my dude, it is good to see you. Thank you for everyone for saying lick the stram. You guys are crushing me with this. Pam, it is good to see you as always. Effin Mint and our ever-present Banhammer, Keith, my man. It is good to have you here with me. Thank you for keeping us honest and for keeping us from getting crazy out of control. I am early today. Producer Juan put it for 7:45, and I'm here early because I'm trying to get through. I have a bunch. I don't know if y'all can see it like at the top of my little screen here. I got a bunch of these little minimized videos. Josh, what's up, my guy? How are you? I'm doing well. I'm busy, but I'm doing well. I'll put in like a 12-hour day, eat really quickly, kiss the wife, and then jump on stream. Stream days are very, very, very busy for me. I'm here for roll call. Badge Funny, it's good to see you. Chris Kaufman, of course. I think I already said that. And then Andromeda, I think I did say hi. Has anyone checked out Tactical Squad SWAT stories? Chris, I don't know. Stop trying to take over my stream. Pam, it's good to see you. DeMontreal, it's good to see you, my dude. He said, what's going on? Where are the other guys? One should be showing up, and this is the last stream Bill's going to be missing. Bill's off getting a much nicer truck than I have, and he will be back for Monday. I think Mag Dump Monday he will be. Also, if you guys want to give me some feedback on how you guys felt about 6 Days in Fallujah versus Ready or Not. Nathaniel roasted us on that. It was pretty brutal. Don't kiss your wife, kiss the stram. Thank you for everybody that's dropped a like and everybody that's hanging out with us. What's going on, my dude? Please, dudes. Peas, dudes? Horonos TV? I don't know how to say that. Effin Mint, it is good to see you. Patrol 308s for all officers. 308 leaves a lot. Does a lot of things you don't want in a patrol rifle, but there are some things it can do. Bill buying a Ford Raptor. Bill already has a Ford Raptor. He's getting a nicer truck. Still in the Ford line, but it is a pretty nice truck. I'm going to go ahead and get started early so I can get through as many of these as I can, and then we're going to do an after party where I will go watch some stuff, and then I'll decide during the stream what we're going to do for the after party. But you're getting me solo for today until Producer Juan decides to show up. He'll pop in. I'll hear boom, and I'll know I have to adjust OBS here in a second. But we're going to get through these. So everybody get your Bibles out. So we're going to go watch these things. Again, for those of you that are uninitiated, I am Josh. Me and Bill, who's normally here, were, our former police officers, and we decided to do these body cam breakdowns because law enforcement's a very gray area. And oftentimes, most people from the outside looking in don't understand a lot of the complexities that come to this. And so we're not here necessarily to pass judgment, but to give advice and perspective on the machinations of police calls. Effin Mint, I'm already where I can't read your stuff. Talk about perfect timing. I just cooked some. My guy. Where's Juan? Chris, Juan will be here sooner rather than later. He's having to drive from BFE, Texas to try to get here on time. I decided to start early. He will probably join closer to 7:45. He's going to be mad that I got started early. Could cook some queso right now. Tell him to drive faster. Tell him to drive with due regard is what we're going to say. His plate from Keith is running late. Anyways, it's good to see everybody. You guys are out of control with the my wife made fun of me because I said stram randomly in conversation. She's like, what the hell's a stram? And I was like, well, they're calling the stream stram, and now it's a thing. Solo Man Nathaniel, it is good to see you. The most brutal super chatter as of recently, giving us the worst super chat recently for that. Not Juan solo, because Juan's not here. And then I'm eating pastrami. All right, Daniel. Y'all are going to see how many. Okay, here, I'll do a poll for you guys. We'll see how long it takes for producer Juan to get here. We're going to start a poll. We're going to do, when does Juan get here? Does Juan get here? We're going to do, let's say, right on time. We're going to say early. We're going to do, let's do like 7:40. Yeah? We'll do 7:40. We'll do right on time. So that'll be 7:45. I'm going to add the option of 7:55, 54, just to be a troll. And we're going to have the last one that Josh goes solo. Ask the community, you guys vote away. We'll see who's right by the time producer Juan actually gets here, and then we'll actually get to the. Daniel already said it. Handguns for the win. Yes, handguns were pretty brutal on that. Do you have a license for this stream? I do not have a license for this stream. Eastern's time. No, this is going to be Central Standard Time. Memphis, it's good to see you. In our way. That's a possibility. And then, oh no, we will end the stream. It's 2 men or 3 men. I might. We'll see. It'll be like, thank you for writing solo with me tonight. It's 10:04. Okay, so that's good. I should have done it by minutes. It's currently, for those of you that are voting, it is 7:38 Central Standard Time. I should put Central Standard Time in that, but I can't change it now. So you guys are already voting away. We're already at 7:54. There's a lot of people crushing that. So we're going to get started on the, I think this is the thumbnail. Tell me if this is the thumbnail or not. But we're going to start with this video, and we're going to get into it. Again, we are not trying to glorify violence in this. However, law enforcement is oftentimes, our law enforcement interaction, should I say, are oftentimes a violent interaction, and we're trying to just bring a little bit of perspective and wisdom into this, and that hopefully prospective or actual cops can kind of learn a thing or two from watching this. We have a lot of very experienced officers that are in the chat. Go ask them. Christian Halsey, you spammed me with a lot of videos, and a lot of your videos made it today. So for me to get to everybody, essential stream time. I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much. We're going to get into these videos. We're starting off strong with my favorite body cam manufacturer, but I do like these green uniforms. Etsy. ETSY. Who said Etsy? Feels kind of weird having no bill or one. It does for me too. If it makes you guys feel any better. We'll play this. We'll play the clip.
This right now, you're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
An 11-year-old girl admits to texting 911 with a fake kidnapping claim in Volusia County, Florida.
Of course, it's in Volusia County.
Sheriff is here to discuss the incident with us. Welcome back to Sidebar here on Law and Crime. I'm Anjanette Levy.
This is a different lady.
Happened on Wednesday morning in Volusia
for Law and
County.
Crime.
The sheriff says the girl texted 911 and claimed her friend had been kidnapped at gunpoint. As you can
Not a good idea.
The sheriff's office called out the cavalry and launched a massive search, but it all turned out to be fake. They found the girl at her house with her family and took her into custody. Take a look.
Stay calm. You can talk to your parents. We can open the window and let you talk to them. Nothing's going to happen to you. Do you understand that? Okay.
I'm telling you this right now.
Bro, the ass whooping that would have come out of this, dude.
If you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those.
He's too young there. y'all are bad.
This is going to be an opportunity.
Straight to jail. I agree. Well, it's not minor detention, okay? Juvenile detention.
Joining me to discuss this disturbing story.
I don't need the discussion. I don't need the discussion part of it. Minors in the state of Texas specifically, under the age of she's not the usual. Under the age of 10, you aren't actually subject to Texas Penal Code. I guess on only robbers. At least in Texas, like it didn't apply to you. You're probably getting detained, but like we're probably not going like handcuffs unless the kid's like really unruly. And you just leave them in the care and custody of their parents unless there was something weird. In that case, you would go, CPS had their own like way of holding on to kids. But over the age of 10, And remind me, guys, I figured out the first thing we'll do in the after story or the after party. My very first arrest was a 13-year-old, and it's way worse than you think. And it was like the worst thing ever. Daniel's actually arresting 7-year-olds. It was by far the youngest person I put handcuffs on. It was a weird situation. I'll explain that in the after party, but it was hilarious. It's a very funny story for your very first arrest. But they're going to be, it's separate, I think, as long as, depending on how they end up trying you, but typically at 17 or under, they're going to place you in juvenile detention, which is very different and like oftentimes way worse because you have like no freedom. You're in your own little cell. It's super lame. And then there's going to be some sort of diversion. Typically, if you're getting arrested, your school district's going to get notified. The school district might have alternative education resources for you. You can really fuck up as a kid and get away with it. And I'm glad because kids don't have fully developed brains. I mean, hell's early 20-year-olds don't have fully developed brains. And so I do understand a certain level of leniency, at least legally speaking. But yeah, this does happen a lot where you just get kids that don't have any life in Guantanamo Bay. I don't know about Guantanamo Bay, but I do like the Volusia County's got real sharp looking uniforms. I like their patrol uniforms. She said she had ADHD and bit me, so it's all good. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll do that for 7. Wait, what happened? A kid texted the police. Apparently they can text police there, and said that they called in a fake kidnapping, so police got sent there and figured out that it was her, and I'm sure there's some consequence for it. Misdemeanor misuse of an emergency contact line. To juvenile hall you go. We called it Kimbo because Kimbo Road was where Tarrant County's juvenile detention center was. We just called it Kimbo. 7 months in North Korean labor camps. But y'all are some punitive people, dog. So we'll see what happens here. We'll go on to the next one. Y'all are cracking me up. Also, as an update, with 22 votes, currently we have Juan showing up almost 10 minutes late to stream. And then 32% of y'all said that I'm going to do the rest of the stream solo. So we'll see what happens. This is...
It's like county line. You'll see there's several units.
Oh, I've heard about this. To my understanding, this guy refused to pull over at first. It was an 18-wheeler. He's at 7:45. Dylan, it's good to see you, my dude. Andrew Taylor, I do agree. Those uniforms do look good. 70 years in Alcatraz. Y'all out of control. I mean, it's a high-risk takedown. That's a goofy weapon-mounted light. That's like one of those new TRL. I think it's like a TRL 6. He's taking off again?
Pull back out.
I mean, you can't pit an 18-wheeler. So you're just going to follow it. State Patrol's already involved, so they're going to chase you to, like, Egypt.
We're heading northbound, 23.
Tase that truck. I guess spike strips would actually probably work pretty decently against an 18-wheeler, but I don't know that you can't pit them, so...
Look at us, roll it back up. We're northbound 48 miles an hour, passing Moore Road in Ross County. I need an update for 1020 again.
This would have been a big violation of my pursuit policy. Typically, it was 2 cars and a supervisor, or 2 units and a supervisor, unless they asked for more and you had to get approval from like whoever the watch commander was. Real pain in the ass. But if it's going in like in between jurisdictions, yeah, you're going to get this many people involved. I think it's also like an unknown, just because you don't know how many people are in that 18-wheeler. You could easily sit like 6 people in that 18-wheeler. And then, you know, you don't know what the thing's carrying or whatever. I don't have really that big of an issue with that big of a police response. If they have that many available people, whatever. I have responded to less serious calls with more police officers. I was a city guy, though, so I got everybody and their mother. Dylan? Trying to figure out why we're picking this guy's body cam. He's in no hurry to be up there. Okay, so he's there. I like it. This guy here's got both of these guys have less lethal. You're not tasing a dude from this distance, but I like the passive threat. I probably have lethal cover with a rifle. I don't like K9 in this instance. If I got this many officers, I'm probably not deploying a K9 because, again, they're not like perfect little missiles. They'll bite anything with 2 legs. I'd be real leery about trying to release a dog. I'm not a dog handler, so I'm not a subject matter expert. But as a cop, I'd be like, bro, just leave him in the car, dog.
Do not let them. Don't release the dog. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't.
Why did... Not sure why we released a dog in that instance. I have pretty hard feelings about K9 and law enforcement. They're probably about to get worse. This guy looks pretty compliant. Now, he's not walking, like he's just standing there, but doesn't mean you can't go up and apprehend him. Typically with this many units, somebody's going to have a shield. You have lethal. I would take the quick draw scenario if I got a rifle in my hands and this guy's having to come out of concealment.
Do not.
That dog's going to fuck this dude up if he has to bite him. I don't know why the dog handler, A, even got involved, and then B, like, let him go. Not entirely sure why. Orders, listen to orders. I'm not entirely sure why he let go of the dog, to be honest. That's kind of a fucked up. So let the good boy get no. We're not doing that. Yeah, this guy's gonna get fucked up. Bro. Have fun with that lawsuit, dog. Bro, that lawsuit's gonna be big. You know, you'd be hard pressed to even use like less lethals as far as like beanbag rounds and stuff like that. Dogs cause serious bodily injury. I've seen the few times that dogs have been used, at least while I was there, and they'll fuck you up. He's gonna get a medal of valor. I can see that, Daniel. I kind of get where he's getting at. 18-wheeler refusing to pull over. Fleck. Panzer. Yeah, I don't. I'm not going to agree with the dog deployment just simply because really, truly, and I have very hard feelings about this, but like apprehension dogs, I have a real big issue with just because like you're either needlessly putting the dog in danger or needlessly putting the suspect in danger because I can't throttle on and throttle reliably. I can't throttle on and throttle off the dog. I have a hard enough time doing that with people. But like in that instance, less lethal munitions probably would have been more effective if you felt like you couldn't go hands-on for some odd reason. But that guy was pretty compliant. What's also going to kind of hang this guy is there was somebody on scene telling him not to release the dog. He could have only heard release the dog if that was radio traffic, which can happen. So I just be careful about what you put in over the radio. But really, like, you don't get to tell the dog handler what they can and cannot do with a dog. They're in charge. Even, like, supervisors can't make you deploy a dog or not deploy a dog. You're not like a piss-on. You're the only one with the training to use it, and so that really is on the dog handler as to whether or not it happens or not. And in this instance, the dog handler is probably going to be held accountable for whatever injuries kind of came out of that. If I was a supervisor, I'm probably writing that guy up, if not taking him off that unit. I know it'd be expensive, but that's like a big, big fat lawsuit waiting to happen. And again, there's some constitutionality around the reasonableness of force that you're using. I wouldn't have hard feelings about them throwing this guy to the ground, but the likelihood of having a serious bodily injury happening to that's relatively low compared to a beautiful, violent little creature going off and sinking teeth into him. Rewind. Josh said they called SWAT. Did they? Hold on. Rewinding.
Hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't.
Now that guy straight up pointed at the guy.
Do not get the dog off of me. Get the dog off.
Yeah, dude, I just don't. I don't see anywhere there where like this made any. And even then, like so he releases the dog, and it's the nature of dogs. When you have that many bodies around somebody, it's not very fair to the dog because if they make a wrong decision, they're chomping on a cop instead of the suspect. The dog was confused, didn't even know where to go. He ran right up to police officers and was like, "Oh, not y'all? Oh, him? Okay." Yeah, dude. He said it's after the dog release that they called SWAT.
I say have one of the motor units open this or whatever.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a powwow about this.
3-4 moment time.
Oh man, I bet that guy got fucked up. There's somebody getting bitched at right now.
No, why you keep bending my arm?
We're trying to get it wrapped.
We're wrapping it up.
We're not trying to hurt you.
Here. It's bad.
Bro, now you're having to give aid.
You got a gun pointing at
I
me.
don't know. I've made sketchier apprehensions, man.
Why are you still touching me?
He won't have to drive trucks anymore. I mean, he's going to get the charge for eluding. They're probably likely going to drop it because of the lawsuit, but yeah, the dog's fine. I'm not mad at the dog. I'm mad at the dog handler. Pretty fucked up, though. I'm going to consider that pretty unjustified, just given the level of compliance you had. I don't know. I have issues. There's a real one, man. Oh, it's good. Say hi to everybody, the 29 of you currently watching. We're still on Juan Watch. He's about to hit 754. So those of you, the majority of y'all might be right, at least my time, Central Standard Time. So maybe you guys are right with him jumping on at that time. So here's why you shouldn't sleep and drive. We'll go down and watch this. He said you missed it big time, Bubba. Yeah, I agree.
This drunk driver just T-boned a car of a mother with her infant child inside.
Sir, can you wake up for me?
I hope to
DWI.
He can't even walk.
I'm telling you right now, I got scared.
What the happened? You telling me I caused this?
On November 9th, 2021,
Yeah.
police
Does
officers
it sound
from the
quiet to
Marshfield
you?
Police Department in Wisconsin received 2 separate phone calls about a potentially
Go on,
intoxicated
Amber Alert.
driver. The first call happened
Brian
at
P., it's good to
3:30
see you,
in the
my dude.
afternoon, shortly after
Thank
the
you guys
driver
for
drove
licking
away
the
from the
stram.
scene. They were described as driving a
Select the
silver
stram.
Chevrolet Venture with black rims. The driver was said to be wearing a red, white, and blue jacket. It would only take 40 minutes for the officers to receive a second call about a multiple car collision involving a vehicle of the same description. The following footage reveals the scene of the second crash, which disabled the driver's vehicle.
Right here. Okay, is there other people in the...
Shout out to Gloves. Also, shout out to this lady in scrubs. She's likely got some level of medical assistance. Shout out to them.
He's in his vehicle, breathing, but unresponsive. In this
Maybe a nurse. I like that.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
This is...
Hey, sir?
Sternum rub. Hell yeah.
Sir, can you wake up for me? Hi.
Thank you, you too, Josh.
This is what me and Brody were just on. Him.
1056?
I think so, but that's the jacket they described to us.
Okay.
My dude got shoved out of the driver's seat here. Juan
Sir,
Burglar.
can you wake up for me? What's going on?
He said no.
Are you okay? It's the police department.
Sternum rub.
You're fine?
Everyone's out of that vehicle.
Everybody's out. I don't know who is here,
Bro, all these sirens are
I-
extra.
don't have a clue who was in this one. I did not see them get out.
You know, whoever's officer this is pissed. Every time accidents happen, that was like the who got dispatched as primary. You like, I'll gather information for you, dog. CR3 sucked.
Okay.
Where's Sergeant George? You know what? Where is Sergeant George? You're
I
right.
don't need your wallet. Okay. Who was in the truck? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm glad the baby's okay. You like nurses, do you? Real nice of you to calm down. He says, actually, Juan can take the night off. Josh can go solo. Josh is into one of those sexy nurses. Y'all are out of control today. I think we can use the sternum rub in California. We can't use it. Wow. At least that was my Explorer post told me. Yeah, we use sternum rubs all the time. It's just a way to see if they can wake up without causing any damage to them.
I was going through the intersection and there was nobody when I stopped. And then all of a sudden I heard squealing and we were just spinning.
Do you want to sit down? Would that help you?
Oh, no.
Let's sit down. You sit people down because they sometimes get lightheaded when they're that excited. And excited, I mean, it's just like their heart rate's elevated and stuff like that. California. Yeah, Chris, you better be careful.
You're out of my right ear.
Do you know who the driver is of this pickup?
No, we don't. But I'm being told.
So did the guy take off?
Yes, I'm being told from 2 people that there was a black guy that left, got into another vehicle and left.
We think he just got mixed up in the shuffle and didn't want to get arrested for driving without a license or something goofy?
Sergeant George was arresting? Or was arrested?
I think she's the only witness. I've been trying to rule out witnesses.
All of a sudden I see this van.
It's a good invest.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, he's going pretty fast. So I started slowing up.
Yeah.
Even more so.
Very nice. Defensive driving. I like it.
I like my car.
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
I want it ruined.
Yeah.
Andromeda gets it.
I seen her pull out after she had stopped. Of course, you know, I'm yelling, step on it, step on it, step on it, but nobody...
Andrew with the based advice on sternum
I told
rubs.
somebody to step
Sternum
on
rubs
it and
are
they
life, dog.
listened.
Okay.
He got her in the back end. She went that way.
Turns to the scene.
What does he say?
After the witness gave her statement, it appears the owner of the white pickup returns to the scene.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Hey, are you guys the owners of this car?
Yeah, she's the owner. I got scared.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, I got scared. I asked somebody to take me from the scene
Well, I'm
to
glad-
go pick my girl up.
I'm glad you
I did
came
not
back.
cause the accident.
Oh, man. She is... We'll just keep going.
I'm just scared for my life right now. Like, I'm literally scared. But I did not cause the accident. I did not run from the scene.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay, it's really great you came back.
I'm not supposed to be driving.
We won't worry about that right now. That's not my main concern. My main concern is making sure everyone's okay. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. I'm glad you came back.
Did they tell you that I did not cause
Yes.
this accident? I did not leave.
Yep,
Please.
So he did leave, and he's likely not at fault for the accident, but like free advice on Only Robbers today. Just stop talking all the time. You got Fifth Amendment rights, use them.
Please, I just want you to know I'm not lying to you. Please.
No, I
please.
100% know you're not.
They're like, dog, we're not about this. We got a DWI, we gotta go work.
And I totally
With AFK. But I'm at the situation. Agreed.
When they got the kids some food.
I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate you coming back. It all is all
not
taken
lying.
in.
She is 10 out of 10 in Alabama. Wow.
Just me.
Would you like to be medically evaluated?
No, I'm okay.
Choosy, it's good to see you, my dude.
This is refusing all transport treatment, vitals.
The way I look at it is like, man, bro.
Okay. You don't want any medical attention?
Yep. I'm gonna do a refusal on it.
What is
Gotta be able to hear it.
I understand.
So this is just stating.
No, you don't.
Sobriety test. The suspect's tactic seems to be avoid answering yes or no to any and all questions.
It's actually pretty
Can you
smart.
keep your hands on top of
Professional
your head for
criminal.
me?
We're just gonna pat you down, okay?
Go ahead and put your hands on top of your head.
That's
There you
top
go.
tier. Suspecting.
Do you have any weapons on you? No?
Always
Okay,
good to ask.
We're gonna try.
Somebody else involved. I'd be asking them the same stuff. And these are the next steps. So I'm asking you, will you go through field sobriety test?
Refuse. A professional menace to society.
But I didn't even do them.
Francisco, I'm asking you a question. What do you ask? Will you go through field sobriety?
Oh, I think he peed on himself. Oof. That's a clue. She's a keeper.
Scared, nervous. What's going on?
I don't know what the f is going on.
Hey, keep
Brian
going.
P. gets it.
We're trying to figure out what's going on too.
About to get that paperwork ready.
Give me a heart, Mom.
Well, they need to calm down. You're good, dog.
Be taking her up.
You're under arrest for suspicion of DWI.
But she wouldn't stop crying. And
Okay.
Okay, I'm done listening to that.
Ultimately, it was discovered that the 18-month-old had an injury to their collarbone
We'll get
and
fucked.
expected to make a full recovery.
Have fun in
Just 1
prison.
month prior to this incident, the suspect was involved in a different incident where he was charged with operating a firearm while intoxicated, second-degree recklessly endangering safety, possession of THC, and possession of drug
What a winner.
paraphernalia. He was on bail after he paid $5,000 to the court when he caused the crash from this video. For this incident, the suspect was charged with causing injury while operating within a peak alcohol content of less than 0.15% for his first offense. He was also charged with operating while under the influence, and later on in the case, bail jumping for failing to show up to court after paying a cash bond of $500. He was also charged later on for the hit-and-run suspicion from earlier on the same day. For this, a separate bond was set for him for $2,500, which he also paid. For his sentencing, his bail jumping charge was dismissed but read in. Causing injury while operating under the influence was dismissed on the prosecutor's motion. For causing injury while operating with a PAC level under 0.15%, and for the hit and run, the suspect was found guilty due to a guilty plea. For this, he was sentenced to 1 year probation, which includes 30 days in jail. This includes 1 year of an ignition lock installed in his vehicle as well.
Beyond stupid. I can't stand fucking plea deals, dude. I hate plea deals with a fiery passion. Cheesy, dear sir, I'm not a cop, so I'll need you to tell me if you've ingested any controlled substances. So I can treat you accordingly. Winks and cop listening just out of you. Badge Bunny, I'm on to next. Peck and Peach, I kidnapped Juan. Hey, bring Juan back. Everyone's asking for Juan. What a complete shit. I agree. This must be Wisconsin. Bro, y'all hating on the Midwest right now. Hook him up. I would have hooked him up like 5 minutes in. I think I caught up to all the goes. So, Josh Goes Solo is now currently winning at 37%. We've passed all of my time markers for Juan, so we'll see. DUI, derp penalty for you, my friend. I think it was in Cali. I think it was in Cali. It was not Wisconsin. Do I have some context for this? During a traffic stop, he hid in a park. I guess he ran from a traffic stop and hid in the park. Shout out to his carry handle AR. The old school AF. Shout out to the PA. Pam gets it. He said my audio's bad. Is my audio bad? Is my audio better now? Tell me if my audio is better. At least he has audio. Tell me if my audio is any better, chat. I've made it less sensitive. That should be better, I'm guessing. Based on what producer Juan said.
Put your left hand up.
Shield, you're on comp.
Put your hands up. Oh, okay.
I'm not a big fan of holding lethal cover here when you have officers in front of you. I'm not saying you can't make that shot with a rifle, but someone could easily trip over a twig. And if you really intend to use deadly force in this instance, it's just not a good idea to do it from back here. So if you're not ready to shoot, probably don't point at it. This is some foreground. You should be able to make this shot. I'm not saying you can't, but like that's a sussy way of drawing down on somebody. You should go up there with them if you want to go get in there and dance. Ooh, as I said. Or rewind.
Put your left hand up.
Shield, you're on comp.
Put your hands up. Oh, okay.
I don't know what this guy is shooting at, to be honest. Bro, he's lucky he didn't smoke this dog or this lady.
Get down. 35 shots fired.
Back up! Back up!
Get out! You're covered. Get out.
I like how she's just pointing her gun randomly that way. Shout out to her because she got shot at, but like, know what you got.
You got good?
Chase, get up and run! Get up and run, Chase! Back!
Oof.
Back.
That's rough.
Is everybody okay?
I don't know what this guy shot at, to be honest. Maybe he can see something I can't.
Good. All officers are okay. Suspect is down. Shots were fired by Ariel. Everybody good? Get back inside!
Get back inside. Yes, please. Yeah, don't shoot. What's particularly heinous, and I kind of skipped over it here, is this guy talks about being unarmed and he's being cool and he can't get out because his leg is broken. Like, he made up a lot of excuses as to why he wasn't going to leave that bush line. He fully intended to shoot police once they got close enough, but he wanted to make sure they got close enough for him to shoot them. So it's pretty shitty. I think he knew the way he wanted to go out, and so that's the way he decided. But when people complain about officers being scared all the time, this is why. Shit happens, dude. There's a lot of shitty people that are out there. And it happens. Oh, we get like closer body cam.
Don't call anymore.
Nope. Do we got rescue on?
Put your left hand in the air and turn away. High in the air. Higher.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Put your hands in the air.
Being part of the arrest team sucks.
Put it up. Hands up. Put your hands up.
You will be shot. Okay.
He said okay, and then did that bullshit. Golly! Yeah, even that's sketchy. Oh, it's so sketchy.
Back it up. Chase it up.
That's sketchy, dog. Ooh.
Keep coming. Back it up.
Is everybody
Everybody
okay?
okay?
Bro, not everybody's pants, man. What happened here? I guess he ran across this little soccer field. I'm surprised they were able to find him.
Hands up. Like, get up and walk out with your hands up. Or
Oh, a car would have been a good idea. See, Patrol 308s. Effing man, you would.
Squad physical for suspect Timothy Burgess, 38-year-old black
Oh, we got drone footage too.
Go
Golly.
Oh, right now, we got him in a brush lane.
One person give command.
Cuts it to Jesus with same day shipping.
Up, you are under arrest. This is the Racine Police Department. Put your hands up.
Oh, this drone's gonna get in it to win it. Get out. This is good drone footage. It's weird that it's only on like the bottom half of the screen, but
I see him move. I see the brush moving there.
crawl this way.
Crawl out of the brush. Crawl out.
Oh, he's right here.
Move. You got there, you can get out.
Yep, he's right here.
Timothy, roll onto your back and put.
Leaves moving there.
Mm-hmm.
You got a shield in this fucking car?
A what?
A shield?
Crawling down. You get here, click.
Crawl.
He's getting closer.
Yeah, he is.
Head in the air.
see this drone gets up in
Crawl
there.
towards the squad car. And up.
This drone pilot's crushing it.
Then crawl back
See, Juan
up.
would miss this.
Crawl out so we can see you. Any luck on that shield or no?
Negative, no shields here.
401
Oh, you can even see the drone here. That's pretty cool.
Oh, fuck it. Everyone cover their radios. Keep the canine.
Keep the canine coming. Here's over here.
10 seconds.
Driving around right now, lane to the park.
As close as the drone is, I can't.
That.
That's the canine. Make a choice now.
Keep crawling. Come on. Show us your hands.
Hands up.
Show us your hands.
I got one. Just one.
Come out of those bushes.
Bro, he's not injured.
Come out of the bushes right now. I can't see his right hand either.
Dallas Bob drone is injured to chat. Y'all out of control, dog. This chat's about to get me in
Step
trouble.
out of those bushes.
Step out of the bushes. Show us your hands.
It's kind of wild.
Have him turn around and just stand straight up.
I think it's gotten deeper in there.
Start coming up.
Come our way, Timothy. Come our way. You cannot go deeper in there. You need to step out this way.
804 to South. If you could get us a shield, he's not moving at all. Offer. I'll be coming down the hill.
What's he doing?
Show us your hands.
He's trying to. I guess they're trying to see that other hand. Bro, shout out to the drone.
All right, show us your other hand now. Keep it coming. Come on. Show us both hands.
Both hands are currently clear, but obviously he's got darkness all around him. So.
Right.
You got a shield?
Whoa.
Yeah, they got a shield right there. They're coming.
That's cool that they were able to zoom in and see that. That's super rare.
Regardless.
Both hands are clear, but there's still darkness.
He's holding his waistband though.
Is he?
Just inch. Fucking.
Put the other one up.
Uh,
Both hands are clear, but he's been refusing to lift his
Doing a good job of communicating.
Your hand. Put your left hand in the air and turn away.
Oh, you get to see
High in
everything
the air.
here. Oh,
Higher.
goodness. Should have watched this first. He said
Put your
zooming
hands in
in.
the air.
Put your left hand up.
Shield, you're on comms.
Oh, there's a gun. Yeah, he meant to do that. He hit the gun until it was long enough to do it, and then he shot right at the last second. That's exactly what I thought happened. Yep. Have fun explaining that to Jesus. I'd be blasting another president. Oh my God. Andromeda. I can't read y'all's stuff. Blaine the Alchemist. What's going on? Zoom in enhanced. Bots on the nod. DJI Gluck mod incoming. Oh my God. Honestly, OC-ing him in there probably would have made a lot of sense. If you could like have an OC drone, that would have been dope. Or I guess like a bolo wrap drone would be kind of baller. I need to not be giving Skynet any ideas. Drone operator clearly doesn't drink coffee. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Mind you, most drone cameras are gimbaled, but shout out to that drone operator. He got up in there. That was it created a much safer way, I think, to approach. What's up, Mr. McGee? Net drone. I like Brian's idea of a net. Also, what's going on, Brian? I said Brian. I had a Freudian slip there. Zoomed in a hand. Wow, you need to calm down, Andrew. Amen to Sweeper. What did Sweeper say? He's saying something inappropriate? Sweeper said, nah, Hellfire suck. Anti-personal. Oh my God. Axon listening intensely. Yeah, I'm sure they're like thinking of, if they're not already working on that stuff. I guess we'll see what this is. We'll see what the next one is. Since Juan might not be coming for me. Shout out to everybody that's here. He got up in that intersection. Officer turned on his sirens. The driver continued at a very high rate of speed into a neighborhood. Yeah, this guy's trying to dip you, dog. I'd say we're going to try to get authorization on this pursuit by saying maybe DWI, right? Because most pursuit policies in America won't let you chase this car just for traffic. He's cooking it. Oh, yeah, he's cooking it. It was going pretty quick. He's driving to Buc-ee's for what?
It's a black male. He just 1050.
Oh, he wrecked out? I missed it.
It's a black male. He just 1050. 1050 with another vehicle. I'm in the 1131 block.
Bro, he's very lucky that these homeowners aren't out here like smoking him. If this was like a different kind of neighborhood, he'd be having problems.
Lexington
Oh, he hit a truck.
and Tyler.
Oh, good directions. Bro, this guy's kind of crushing it right now.
He's on foot. Black male. Where is he? Where is he?
Good job. Utilize the people that are there.
AHA 9712.
He bailed.
Located the guy.
He's lucky he walked away from that.
Okay, is anybody hurt?
No. Thank God there's 3 little kids. We're going to go get the kids. This is the mom.
Okay, but nobody's hurt?
No, we're inside.
Oh, man, they fucked up a good truck here.
Okay, do we know where the guy went?
It's a nice truck.
He went there. He had a red shirt on.
Okay, black male?
Goody details below that red shirt. Clear the car.
Last seen west on Lexington between Tyler and Grant. Black
We have great radio traffic. Shout out to this guy.
He did behind where?
Yeah, went that way. His house is this way.
Okay.
My audio keeps messing up here. Are we not going to look for the driver?
24 headquarters, copy a second 28. This will be a struck vehicle. Okay.
I was in there, so.
What concern? Okay.
Close the garage door and
Yep.
tell that we're to all the neighbors.
That'd be my guess. I stopped way back there and then insurance.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Does this guy's work in the accident? Looking for ID? Oh, got an ID. Wow, what an idiot.
Sam 124 headquarters, copy 2 names.
Man, Kaufman.
Wisconsin.
We'll make it
Quest
home.
Inside the vehicle. Sorry, 1 second. First will be a Malik A. And the second will be a Sarah J.
Malik casually walking the street a few blocks away. Good on him. Gonna be an investigative stop.
He's going to be in front of the liquor mart right now. It does appear to be Malik.
Also got him for jaywalking.
Stop!
Or pedestrian in a roadway. You got a good
Turn around,
detention.
put your hands behind your back.
Malik, you're under arrest.
Oh, A+ for handcuffing, dog.
And warrants. That's what you fled from officers like last week for, isn't it? The warrants?
What? I haven't even been in town.
Just keep playing stupid, whatever.
I haven't been in town, bro. I just got out of jail a couple days ago.
Okay. Well, maybe you got picked up on the warrants.
Yeah. He doesn't know anything about it.
What happened?
What's that?
What happened?
I'm going to take you back to the car you fled from.
Flee from a car.
Hey, you guys complained to Juan about not having a rookie episode produced yet. We have filmed Officers Reacts, and he has not edited them. And he's going to leave me on the stream by myself.
Hey, I got warrants from last week.
GTA Master gets it. That was really good handcuffing.
Yeah.
Bitch, buddy. I can't read your comment. Daniel said, I'll give him a solid B.
What did you say?
Oh, I was talking on the radio. I didn't realize you may have gotten those warrants taken care of.
Yeah. I was saying I just got out.
What's that?
I was saying I just got out.
Did you?
Wow, Keith, you're not wrong.
Damn. What happened here?
What happened here? Bro, he's like sweaty from running.
Cards. He's on the other side, but. Yeah. You're lucky you didn't get yourself killed.
What are you talking about?
Lucky you didn't kill any little kids either. So. So.
Is that showing red and blue?
And on top of it, I got your cards are in the car with your name on it. You, like I said, Malik.
Not a pro move.
That doesn't mean I was driving.
Like I said, Malik, you can keep playing stupid. Dude, I saw you. I saw you. I tried to pull you over when you're doing probably 50. I just want to have A to Z to it. Wait, right down. Yep. I'm coming south on State Street by the roundabout by the churches. Okay. Yep. Right? And as I'm coming to the intersection, I see this car just flying down, Hamilton? Yep. Flying down Hamilton going west. And he comes to the roundabout, and he's almost on two wheels with the roundabout.
Andromeda, you're wrong for that. You're probably right, though.
So then I go through the roundabout, light him up.
Josh, is that moonshine? No, this is not moonshine. This is water.
And at that point, I had the red and blue lights on. He just guns it. I called out the 1080, and then I immediately said I'm going to discontinue because he was clearly going about 100 miles an hour. And then right as I was, slowing to a descent, I saw him kind of break around this curve. And
left his ID in the car. Yeah, that was not a pro move.
Hop out. I'm going to get a search on you. Turn and face the car. Do you have anything on you I should be concerned about? Anything that would poke me?
Shout out to Gloves.
So I heard you guys were wondering if it's stolen.
I'm not going to talk to you about that right now, being that you're in custody. But if you'd like to talk to us,
great investigative
if you'd like to talk
procedure
to us,
here.
we can
Respecting CCP.
before we
I like it.
the case.
Yeah, it's my friend.
Hey Josh, hey Mr. Toastar.
It's
It's tequila, definitely not.
Okay.
What's up?
So, my property will come in?
It's probably going to go into evidence. Yep.
My phone backpack?
Yep.
I'd put it all into evidence. I'm petty like that.
Because you're denying
Malik, the nuclear
we
physicist.
found your shit in the car, so we're going to take it as evidence, and whatever we don't need will get returned to you. Yeah. Okay.
He just said
pants, like how dirty his pants are.
Yeah. He clearly, he's sweaty. He's clearly been running. He admitted now that Adam told, and literally after I told him, I'm not going to talk to you about. Did I ask him any questions? No. So I'm not going to talk to you about the
tier.
case.
I love. Man, he's a
well, it's my
smart
buddy,
cops.
His car. His dad is out of town, so he let me drive it.
Okay. Make sure Phil knows that.
Verbally admitted like an idiot. Shut up. Don't ever say anything to cops.
I didn't want to get hit by a car. So as soon as he told me to stop, I stopped. But that's what he said? He said I ran from him?
No.
Oh.
The plate comes from the vehicle.
Oh. I mean, I'm sure, I know you're not dumb either. Like, there's a lot of other factors here at play.
Good luck with that, dog. You verbally admitted to everything like an idiot. Res gesti statement, pendejo. Better luck next time. Well trained. Agreed. I think those are good cops. That is very good investigative deals here with police. I had very good cops, very good field training officers that were very diligent about knowing that I had a very good grasp on CCP, and it's knowing when I can question, what questions I should be asking, understanding in depthly what the elements of the offense are and how to articulate them in the moment, not in the report, in the moment. Obviously, the report's important too, but like knowing when and how to act and how much authority you have to act matters. Chris, y'all out of control today. Plus 100 for having a rifle mag on the vest. Agreed. It was against policy for me back at Arlington, so I had to have mags coupled. They were the worst. Anyways, we'll keep going.
Call your supervisor.
No, sir. I'm going to ask you to get out now.
I'm finna call my people.
Who's your people?
My wife and her mom. My mom. I go call your supervisor.
He's on his way.
Okay. I'll stand right here and.
Us, our first responders, we have better things to do than this, but this is on him. I'll give him a pep talk too. But
welcome back, everybody. In today's video,
we're not listening to lectures here.
All right, so it's got to be at least 28 on the front, Miss 20. You got your license with you? That's fine. Okay. Do you
Florida.
have the registration insurance?
Oh, he's got the tent meter out and everything, man.
That's fine, man. You can pull it up.
Thanks to Montreal. Well, they tried.
Look, man, I'm going to slide this right back in here so I don't forget it, okay?
Yeet him out of the car. We're not yeeting him yet. We're not doing that. He's being cooperative at this point.
Be right back. Oh, the odor of marijuana emitting?
Oof.
You don't have your medical marijuana card.
Oof.
these dumb criminals tend to do this.
Call your LT. Call your supervisor.
Okay, so the odor of marijuana by itself, in I'm pretty sure all states where it's, even if marijuana is legal in those states, if you don't have a card for medicinal marijuana, is going to be PC to search the vehicle. It's a little bit of a gray area, but if you've taken the training and you've been exposed to what marijuana smells like, you can very easily say, per my training and experience as a police officer, I could smell the odor of marijuana emanating from the vehicle. I used to like to put unburnt marijuana because burnt and unburnt marijuana does smell a little different. It's an extra little bit of hit of knowing what you're talking about. And that's going to give you PC for the whole car, including and not limited to likely the person, depending on how. It's a little bit more gray on whether or not you're going to search the person for that. But
no, sir, I'm going to ask
you
you
do
to
have
get
the
out
car.
now.
I'm finna call my people.
Who's your people?
On top of that, Pennsylvania v. Mims is going to make it to where he has every right to get you out of the vehicle, even if it wasn't for a PC search.
My wife and her mom, my mom.
Business must be slow. Agreed. If he's got time, this is a pretty slow day.
It's not me wanting to, I'm going to. So you need to step out or you're going to go to jail.
Call your supervisor, please.
Shout out to
Have
Gloves.
supervisor up.
You are not required to get a supervisor on location. As a citizen, you can't demand it, and it has to happen. You might have some policy where a department might require it, but there's no legal requirement for them to have a supervisor present. Law enforcement officers, in and of themselves, the second they take the oath, are bestowed within their jurisdiction with the right to go and act as the enforcement arm of law enforcement. That's the whole point of it. They don't need a supervisor to act or not act. Smoke at home. Agreed. 1,000%. Smoke it at home.
You need to get out. I'm telling you, you need to get out.
Tell. Can we make please? Brian gets in.
Don't do it.
Oh, well.
Keep that door open, Tyreek.
Hey, Kiara, they don't pull me
Unlock.
over
Hit unlock.
For my tent, and now they talking about it's marijuana.
Fox Sharks, you told me. Give us a chance.
Man, why is you doing
Give us the
this,
channel.
man? Call your supervisor. No. Call your fucking
You need
supervisor.
to
You
get
cannot
out.
come in my car. So I'm right here on Pine Lakes.
You need to get out.
No, I don't.
You need to get out. I'm not going to tell you again. You're going to jail. Get out.
Okay, I'll go.
He's also now going to jail for resisting at this point.
I'll call your supervisor.
He's on his way.
Okay. I'll stand right here until he get here.
Look at me.
Man,
What I also hate about these instances is the supervisor will get there and articulate what I just said, and he's still going to have his attitude. That's the only thing that's frustrating about these situations. Do not advocate for yourself on the street. Advocate for yourself in the courts. Free advice.
Get you. Let me. Okay. This the man that pulled me over. Who is you?
I'm trying to help you out.
Because you black. You gonna
No, I'm
This
trying
the
to
man that
talk
pulled
to
me.
you.
This
I'm
the
trying
man.
to
I don't need you to talk to me. This is the man that pulled me over.
You need.
Man, these YouTube does.
Call your supervisor, man.
He's on his way.
Oh, he cooperated. Okay, that's cool. Top tier suspecting.
Man, you cannot help me, man. You cannot help me. Okay.
Solid B on the handcuffing.
You want to touch my car?
Law enforcement agency. The irony of this shirt. I'm in the law enforcement agency. I guess this guy does landscaping. That's hard work, though. I give mad respect for people that do landscaping. It's hard.
10-15 per chair.
Blazing Powers, it's good to see you. And double locking the cuffs for his pleasure.
Listen.
Hey, you're in custody.
My car, you cannot search.
Bro, it's now searched its incident to arrest on resisting a transportation search, or I don't remember what the third one is, but typically resisting a search or transportation is where you're going to get that resisting charge, or arrest is what it is.
You have permission to do nothing.
Police impersonation? No, I doubt it. Only if he double locks, Keith gets it.
Spread your legs.
Keith gets it.
How far you want me to spread my leg? You want to?
It spread your feet. He gets dinged for that. Do not ever say spread your legs.
I want your supervisor. That's
He's on his way.
What? I've seen y'all before.
Talking to him.
Where? Because the best part of that lawyer.
Card. No card.
So,
are we gonna let her take?
Yeah, let her take the car.
I think we should match his rudeness with extra rudeness just to be spiteful.
Based corporal.
I think fair enough. You see what I'm saying?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Let her take the car. There's no need to tow it, especially if they share the car. There's no need to tow it. Like, I always thought that was kind of dickish. If you're taking someone to jail, typically I'm not taking the car unless this guy really, really earns it. But yeah.
And you got what you needed to get?
Yep.
Yeah, let her take the car.
Yeah.
Search it and then let her take it.
Good job. That would have.
He's going to be going to jail today.
Guys not get out the car.
So, the statutory for
Oh,
resisting without
getting
cause,
statutory definitions.
we give you a lawful order and you don't follow. And we give you multiple opportunities. Deputy Schmidt here gave you multiple opportunities to follow that order. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen today. In hindsight, and obviously hindsight's always 20/20. So, in hindsight, if you would have just got out of the car, followed the procedures, you would have been back in the car.
Oh, Sergeant George is here.
No, it's typical get out the car for your windows being
Josh Prime, person related. Must be
That's
Josh.
decriminalized now, so technically, even if you smelled it,
See, with a motor vehicle exception
being
act,
moving, right?
being moving,
But there was no smoke emanating from the car.
Don't have to have smoke emulating for the car. It's going to be smell alone. I do like that she did specify that if the car was moving and he's trying to claim that he's smelling the marijuana in the car, that's real weak PC. You're going to stop him for traffic, get the car stopped, approach the car and see if you can actually directionally get it. That would be really weak sauce. Especially then, the same thing if it's like in a parking lot full of cars, that's going to be pretty weak PC and likely to be kicked. It wouldn't take a very brilliant attorney to kick that type of charge. He's on the side of the road on the highway. It's going to be pretty obvious where the smell's coming from. It's a very good job on her part, though. That's actually a pretty good piece of lawyering on the side of the street.
That's fine. I'll just take the car. I do understand. It could have went better. I do think it was silly to begin with.
I hear what you're saying.
You guys costing more money for all these police cars than what it's going to take for this to be done and over with. That's really shameful.
It is what it is.
He was waiting for him. But again, I don't want to argue with you. I'm being so...
I'll give officers his.
The supervisor wouldn't have changed the outcome at that point. If you're resisting transportation there. Primo says, wow. Let's see. Traffic violation leads to arrest. Let's go see. We have
On April
Axon's
23rd,
crushing it today.
2022, a Brookhaven police officer was patrolling the parking lot of Kroger.
Juan is
when
here
she
technically,
noticed a vehicle
absolutely
enter
not.
through a designated no entrance zone. The
Juan's
officer
slacking.
promptly initiated a
Again, shame him in the comments. He's also not at the live. Well, Bill has an excuse because he's out of state, but he's not at the live, and he hasn't edited anything for you guys. We went through the trouble of filming it. Complain to him in the comment section.
traffic stop to address the violation. The male driver inexplicably exited the vehicle without any prompting. Sensing something amiss, the officer instructed the driver to return to the vehicle. The driver defiantly refused to follow her orders, raising suspicions of potential non-compliance.
Hey, do me a favor and get back inside your car real quick. I'm gonna do a traffic stop, so get back inside.
So it's actually pretty smart here. So she's maintaining it as a traffic stop. So if she sees the car moving on a public roadway, and in this case, it's public access, so the parking lot might count as well if there's some sort of moving violation in a parking lot. But keeping them attached to the car is a better way of, I think, detaining somebody. I don't like the idea of making them get back in it, only because there could be potential weapons there. At least I only have to deal with the person outside of the car. But from a safety standpoint, or at least for maintaining a scene, I think maybe having them in the car keeps them from running on foot. But like you're letting them get back into the most dangerous device that's there, and that's the vehicle itself. But I get her logic legally for it. I don't have any issue with that.
Your car, and I'll explain to you why.
Get a second.
Can you get back inside your car?
Get a second. Call for her back.
Get back inside your car. I'm going to do a traffic stop. Okay, get back inside your car.
Oh, the dog!
I'm doing a traffic stop. Get back inside your car. Once, run check.
I would rather limit the movement in the car. Effenman's correct. That's perfectly valid tactic.
No entry zone, and you enter through there. Okay? So I need your driver's license and registration with you.
Oftentimes, parking lot signs are not going to be part of Texas Penal Code. That's going to be like a private residence. Like stop signs in parking lots don't technically count for like it wouldn't be as enforceable because the city didn't put it there, the individual put it there. But it's not a bad stop.
Negative. Who else is in the car? Just the dogs? 120, copy a traffic stop.
Good them.
I'm gonna be at the Kroger's parking lot with a black Mercedes. Your driver's license?
Receive.
Sir, your driver's license.
One second. Because I really just ran out the house for 1 second.
Any available unit. Daniel gets it. That's what I was asking for.
Sir, okay, I'm gonna have you sit down inside your car. Go inside your vehicle.
I don't want to be in
Okay, then go ahead and stand behind your car. Where's your driver's license?
I'm trying to find it.
You don't have it on you?
Sus.
I don't have it on me.
Who's the vehicle registered to?
The insurance is under my girlfriend.
Who's the
Under
vehicle
my
registered
girlfriend's.
to? Your girlfriend's as well?
Andromeda gets it.
Do you have a driver's license? A valid driver's license?
Yeah.
You do? On your phone?
Millennial Cop 1 is ditching you guys for allegedly something more important. And
120, can I have a unit?
Bill, there it is. Get in a second unit. Bill is also, he's out of town.
For 120.
He's away from his computer. 1 second, I'm playing Candy Crush.
I'm waiting on a picture of it. Because I know they're going to send me a picture. I'm just waiting on it. Is there anything you need? You want me to empty my pockets? I don't have anything else.
No, I don't have to check it. You don't have any firearms?
Stop signs in private property lots
What's your first
are not
name?
exactly subjected to. We have the same issues in Texas where if it's on a private lot, you're not going to be subject to transportation code, which is the only thing a cop can leverage you while operating a motor vehicle.
My girlfriend.
Y'all get it.
Like 2 seconds. Would you mind if I just like
Why would she need to come?
walked home?
Why does she need to come?
Because the insurance and stuff is in her name.
It means the votes
Okay, I mean, she shouldn't
became
even need to be
correct.
here for me
Yes,
to check if the insurance is
we're going to
valid
be
or not.
going too, man.
I mean, is the insurance up to date? Okay. Is the registration up to date?
Sure.
And you said you have a Georgia license with you? Not with you, but a valid one.
I have a work permit.
Name, date of birth, and go, dog.
Grocery store.
Name and date of birth.
I mean,
Just run him.
120, can you help me your name and date of birth?
Job.
Do me a favor, just stand behind your vehicle.
To that subject out of his
I like that.
Suspended on
Control
all.
your space.
Active 83, sending it to you now.
So far, thank you. Do you have a copy of that form of the work permit?
He keeps getting off the vehicle and walking up to her, and I'm like, Doc,
okay.
you need to sit on that
Yeah,
bumper.
just chill behind your trunk. You're
Second unit coming from
right
interstate.
now, just chill, okay? Is that why you don't want to go back to your car?
yeah.
Hey, you're getting too close to me, and I like my personal space. So behind your vehicle, on the trunk, I'm not gonna tell you again.
That's fair.
Can I sit in front of the store?
No.
No, bro. Yeah, he's all the red flags. He is a red flag. I do like that she's keyed in on that, but like she should have gotten the second almost immediately. This dude is a definition of sus. Agreed.
Is there anything that I could do to just like?
No, we're waiting on the work permit, right?
Good.
We're waiting on the white paper. Okay.
Free advice. If someone leans in and says, huh, they're one, thinking about something, not what you're saying, which means they're likely thinking about fighting you or running. But it is a very easy way for someone to act like they have an excuse to close the distance. It's a very good way to get punched. Free advice. If someone starts doing that to you, like instinctively back off.
And like, would that be able like?
I have to read it to see what it says.
Notorious Emu, it's good to have you here.
How many dogs do you have in there?
We've been live for just an hour.
Dude, listen to me one more time, okay?
Bro, for real.
Why would I take them to the vet?
I mean, to like the sick place, like to the shelter, like
No.
as a kid.
No, I'm not.
I need a favor, man.
Pre-flight and pre-assault indicators, agreed. All of the indicators. Montreal gets it, bro. I love you guys. You guys get it. He's got all the flags. Where is the second unit, dog? to answer Pam's question, and this is a very, very gray area, he hasn't done anything assaultive or resistance. And every single time she makes a request, he does comply temporarily. So technically pulling the taser out here might be considered out of policy because he's not being assaultive or resistant in any way outside of maybe a little bit verbally resistant. He's technically complying. She's not doing enough to test that leverage. I think if she made him sit on the ground or sit on the bumper, like if you get up from the bumper, we're going to have a problem. Articulating it that way, the same behavior would be seen very differently because it's a big change in posture versus simply walking 2 or 3 feet forward and backwards. That's oftentimes why when you're detaining multiple people, I make them all sit on a curb. They have to really go through a lot of trouble to stand up. And that's a much bigger, more dramatic pre-attack cue to maybe justify leveraging something like a taser or even the threat of a taser. Or going hands-on prematurely or cuffing somebody is going to look a lot better on Bodycam and is going to be more easily articulated in a use of force report if I decide to use force early or preemptively, because I have to see what kind of behavior I'm using. His behavior right now, though sussy as hell, she's not putting him in a position to make a dramatic enough movement to really make it look, especially once it gets evaluated in like through IA or whatever. Make them sit down or make them. It's really where it goes back to what Effin Mint was saying on making them stay in the car. It's so much easier to control this level of. You're not getting sucker punched if they're in the car. So that makes a lot of sense.
Sorry.
He's absolutely a threat, though. I like the lean. Stay with leaning. Yeah, every step forward, it like gives me the heebie-jeebies. And the fact that she's not making him sit down somewhere. Stand on your head. No, we're not doing that. Sit down, legs out and crossed. He gets it. That's a man that's done it more than once. He's like, go ahead and sit down for me and then cross your feet.
Yeah, you can ask. What do you mean you weren't driving? So you didn't get off the driver's, parked here and got out of the driver's seat?
I don't want to make it worse.
He said, if I wasn't driving, what would my ticket be? He's already verbally admitted to not wanting to get back in his car, which means he did drive to get here.
I mean, I came to get some. I don't want to make it worse.
How worse can you make it though?
That's a loaded question.
I don't know. I just got
160 signal 89.
And I don't want nothing to happen to my dog. And
Nothing's gonna happen to your dogs.
He was traveling? Y'all need a check, Keith? Boy. About to ban my mod.
Leave something.
Is this the backup unit? Finally. Bros took forever. 10:15. That was very compliant.
But I wasn't driving.
Brother.
Hey, I wasn't driving. Brandon, what do we speak?
Right, we need to be quick about handcuffs. We need to be quick about handcuffs.
There's nothing to talk about.
What are we doing here? That amount of pulling away, straight to the ground. Like that's going back to what Pam's saying. Now there's an adverse enough reaction to justify force being used. I think we're greenlit at this point.
Brother, relax.
And they put him in a better position to be compliant.
Sorry. You got it. There's no more fighting.
There's no more fighting. He just verbally admitted to resisting. What an idiot. Stop it. She gets like a C- for cuffing. That took way too long. She also cuffed him kind of fucked up. She's going to be very uncomfortable.
You got anything on you? No, sir. All right. Go to the jail. They're gonna search you thoroughly. Yeah. Whatever they find.
They're going to search you thoroughly.
Just want to be clear with you, all right? All right, I'm going to pat you down real quick, all right?
Gloves!
Hands up.
Gloves! Oh, that's gross.
Yes, sir.
I want
Yeah, just walked there the whole time.
On the way.
So
Okay.
are you going to work right now? Do you work at Burglars?
They said I could use it for food and medical emergencies. My other dog is in the vet right now.
C minus is generous, Keith. Agreed. Pretty ordinary cuffing? Honestly, yes. It's probably very true. Decentralize the hell out of this guy. Y'all out of control today.
He was arrested for driving with a suspended or revoked license. Additionally, his refusal to comply with the officer's instructions constituted an obstruction and interference with law enforcement.
They hit him with obstruction.
We don't want to tow the car because the dog is in there, so we won't.
You don't have to tow it. It's in a parking space, man. Like, that's super petty to be towing that shit after that.
To come pick up the car with the dog. Yes.
I have the money. Like, I don't know.
This is not available to be asking out for dates. Well, at least the dog didn't get hurt. This is that's a pretty normal police interaction right there. People are super shady. They do a bunch of super shady stuff. You eventually get your second unit there and you're going 10-15. She probably knew she was taking this guy to jail way earlier. I'm glad she didn't say it. It's pretty decent. I would say this is your average police interaction with people that you're picking up on traffic stops or pedestrian stops and stuff like that. It's very, very common. You're doing this like once a shift if you're in a busy city. God, you're flying overhead.
3rd, 2023, a Seattle police officer fatally strikes a...
Come on, bro, you're savage, dog. Mr. Weathers is a savage dude.
23-year-old.
Then again, you're in South Dallas, maybe on that petty.
The officer is en route to assist with an emergency medical call for an overdose.
That's a code 3 response.
The officer would never make it to that scene. In the next 90 seconds, he would have his own emergency to deal with. We'll break down this video, highlighting 8 possible factors that contributed to this fatal incident.
Uh-oh. Surprised he's not lights and sirens, to be honest. So any code 3 response, if you're going to turn on the lights, turn on the sirens. There's zero reason to not do that from a liability standpoint. Might be their policy, perhaps. That's a possibility. But, oh, you know what? That might be a possibility, especially on towing. That's 40, that's 50, that's 60, that's 70. I guess he hit somebody.
3 Mary 2, started supervisor, start fire for a struck pedestrian.
Oof.
Factor 1, the crosswalk. We can't see it from the video, but the officer admits the pedestrian was in the crosswalk. In this situation, the pedestrian was in the correct area to cross the road. Had the officer yielded at crosswalks in the scenario, he could have avoided hitting the pedestrian. Factor 2, time of day. In this case, there was relatively good street lighting, but any scenario at night will hinder how well a driver can
100%.
see hazards in the road, regardless of the situation. Factor 3, visual obstacles. At the scene of the crash, there was also construction on the right-hand side of the road. This construction might have made the pedestrian harder to see from a distance. Conversely, the cruiser may have also been difficult to see from the pedestrian's perspective, which we will cover in a later point. Factor 4, the rate of speed. This was the biggest factor in this situation becoming fatal. During the initial impact, the speedometer reaches somewhere between 72 and 58 miles per hour. Even with the most beneficial estimate of the officer's speed, this was not a survivable crash. Even in the unlikely event that the officer was traveling only 58 miles an hour, the chance of this being survivable was in the single percentile. The fact that the incident involved a large SUV equipped with the steel push bumper did not help matters. Factor 5, proper visual signaling. The police squad had its emergency lights activated during the incident. Of the hundreds of evidentiary photos taken of the scene, several photos show the perspective a pedestrian would have had for the approaching police SUV. While their lights are visible, it is important to note that the cruiser was traveling at a high rate of speed and the pedestrian had only seconds to react.
Factor 6. Audible warnings. While the officer was en route to the initial emergency he was called to, he failed to consistently use his sirens. This was a medical call, so it's unknown at the time why the officer did not use his sirens for the full response. The officer did chirp the vehicle periodically at the intersections, and you can hear him do it once more before the impact. Had the officer utilized his cruiser's audible warnings to their full capacity, this tragedy might have been avoided. Factor 7. Time to treatment. The officer is surprisingly collected after the impact. He immediately notifies other officers of the situation and begins CPR shortly after.
At
least that was potty time.
Started supervisor start fire for a struck pedestrian.
I'm not gonna lie, CPR is probably not saving this person.
Negative, I'm gonna be on Aurora.
Wow.
Thomas.
Dude, this is taking a minute.
Dexter and Thomas.
Not gonna lie, on blunt force like that, you might not be, it might not help you to do CPR, but at least it's the idea behind it that you're probably making a difference at least. That person was probably DRT. You are out of control in this comment section.
CPR in progress. Open the airway.
Factor 8. Pedestrian movement. On a final note, the officer stated that the pedestrian ran or darted into the street.
She was on the crosswalk. She saw me. She started running through the crosswalk. Slammed on my brakes. Instead of staying back where she should before crossing, she
The squad was equipped with a dash cam, and while we requested that video from the prosecutor's office, it has not been released yet. The prosecutor's office provided this statement in regards to releasing future videos. There is more than 20 in-car video and body-worn video attached to this case, and surveillance video was collected. We have released in the first installment what has been made public at this time, and the additional videos will be released after review.
I don't like that they haven't, you know, I don't know why you just don't release everything, to be honest. I've never understood that. But it is what it is. I'm voting DOA as well. Daniel gets it. Yeah, it's a shitty situation. I don't know. Having the siren on would have made some difference, at least that, like, they have more of an obligation to yield right of way to you as opposed to the pedestrian. And in that specific instance, like, you are supposed to yield to pedestrians, and going code 2 versus code 3 might be an issue for that. But, like, it just, emergency vehicle operation is the easiest thing to fuck up. And oftentimes probably gets fucked up all the time. It's just people get away with it. But I had personal, very hard and fast rules that I would do. There was dumb ones where, like, if I had a rider in the car with me, it was very rare I ever put my seatbelt on, even when I was going highway speeds. Because if I didn't feel comfortable doing it myself, why would I be endangering my passenger? Now, if it was somebody who was riding two-man with me, they knew what they signed up for. But it's just, yeah, this guy's likely gonna see the charge because of the way that he operated the motor vehicle. I think it's a shitty situation, and you can't step into the mind of the person that ran out in front of you, right? For all we know, and I'm not saying it's the case, but there's the possibility, because the dumber shit has happened in law enforcement, this girl intentionally jumped out in front of the car. You were already dealing with a suicidal subject. Around college campuses, it's like once a day that you're dealing with somebody with the ideations, right? That being said, you have to cover yourself in being within policy and just knowing and understanding and utilizing emergency vehicle operations. Like, it's super, super fucking important. Daniel, I'm with you too. It's a little weird. His initial, and maybe it's shock, but like, you're a trained emergency response person. You see somebody in trauma and it should be instinctual that you go and you check on the person, you get on the radio and you get whatever. Maybe he was just in shock and maybe that's why it took him so long. I don't want to be super couch quarterbacking it, but probably likely going to be some level of misconduct leverage there. What the heck is good? I agree. Dude got scared for life. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a fucked up situation. But either way, when you're doing cop shit, always think about CYA. You utilize policy as much as policy gets utilized against you. Utilize policy to make sure that your actions are going to be in accordance with what your department has already said they will back you on. Policy is designed to give you both limitations but also protections when you're doing it to make sure that you're going to maintain your qualified immunity as long as you're doing the job the way that the state and the city has asked you to do it. Free advice.
Get your hands up! Don't move! Do not move!
Building searches are the worst. Shout out to all these guys having guns out, though. I like it.
What's that? Not this one, but where the cinder blocks are. So yeah, there's a second wall.
Oh, they got K9. This is the one time where I think K9 for apprehension makes a lot of sense, because if there is somebody in here, the dog's going to find out way quicker than you can. I don't like it because you are putting the dog in a really sketchy situation that you don't know if this person's armed, you don't know what the deal is, but it is what it is. I'm just not a K9 fan. I've just seen it abused a lot. I've seen the dogs get hurt more than anything, and that's what upsets me. They don't know what they're signing up for. They're just trying to make people happy. This is just a shop dog. Is this a shop dog? Doesn't have like a lead on it. That's weird. It's pretty decent building clearing skittles here. They're covering. Got some training here. Let's illuminate this unknown. There you go. That's an unknown threat area, homie. I don't like them whispering. I would announce more. Every single time you go into a new room, announce. Free coverage so that they can't. And again, it comes down to it. Now, tactically, it's stupid. Tactically, it's super stupid. However, from a legal standpoint, they're not going to have a very good argument for saying that I didn't knowingly and intentionally do XYZ. So-and-so from the police department, or this is whatever police department I am. Let's go do it that way. Give dogs lasers. I think laser dogs would be pretty baller. I like this guy's attitude. He's like, this could be open and shut. He could hide in there. Are we announcing? No? Announcing's for suckers. Oh, that's just creepy. Like he didn't abandon the stream. This is sketchy. Oh, he found him. Oh, he got him.
Don't move. Diesel boost. Diesel boost. Diesel. Don't move. Put your hands up.
That's a good dog.
Up. Put your hands up. I'll cover you.
I'm glad they removed the dog from the situation so that now they're the only ones at risk. This is the best canine utilization I've seen in a minute.
I got you. Give me a light. You got light? Yep. Don't move.
And a pack of smokes, no doubt.
Get your hands up. Get your hands up.
He's gonna fight.
Put your hands back.
We don't have both hands. I don't like going handcuffs when you don't got both hands.
Put your other hand above your head. Above your head.
All the way up. Straight up.
He got
now
fucked
roll
up.
on your belly. Put your hand straight up.
Make him do it.
And roll on
Make
your
him do
belly.
it. Who's a good boy?
Put your hand, roll on your belly.
That was weird to have a police dog not on a lead. Normally, you have a police dog's gonna have like a harness and a lead, and by a lead I mean a leash.
Do you have
Use gloves. Whoa. Use gloves. Oh, he's got gloves on. Never mind. I recant my statement. You can walk him out facing the right direction. Why are we making this guy walk backwards?
Is anybody else in this building besides you? What? Sit on your butt. Sit down.
Give him somewhere to sit. This poor old homeless bastard.
Yeah. Did you come out?
Oh, here.
With you?
All right, well, that was pretty PG. I'm good with that. Utilizing canine when looking for people, I'm okay with, but apprehension, I'm a lot less okay with it. So I'm glad that, again, the dog didn't get hurt. It's a bill-approved video. The northern part of the U.S. To Montreal, what gave it away? Damn, A-. The thing must be evil. Why not in the car? I don't know why. Yeah, I just never understood why, when given the option and the vehicle's right there, let's put them in the car. They can't run or do anything when they're in the car. I'll never understand it. MP7s for the pooch, I'm team that. You have like a little robot MP7 on like their harness. That'd be pretty dope. Warrior, it's good to see you, Doug.
911, what is your emergency?
There's a man attacking another man with a knife on 2nd and James.
What sexist?
He's heading down 2nd.
It's presumptuous.
He's wearing a black jacket, blue jeans, has a black rolly bag, white male, about 5'8", scraggly beard.
911, what is your emergency?
Listen, there's a gentleman that had just been stabbed multiple times. He is bleeding everywhere. There's a
what happens when you get stabbed.
He's currently walking
Kimbo MP7s.
north on 2nd. White male, black.
I like this like graphic.
Jacket, blue jean pants, carrying a.
Hold on. You gotta slow down. So northbound on 2nd, it's a white male.
No, he's on the corner of 1st and Spring.
Okay.
Great directions. Shout out to them. Looks like San Francisco. Oh, the Bola rap. Failed. I liked the Bola deployment, dog.
Get underground right now! Get underground! Get underground right now!
Well, that cop didn't give that Bola much of a chance, but he's coming uphill to downhill. These officers aren't going to be able to backpedal very well. This guy did have a brick wall for a backstop, so I'm kosher with him being the one that takes the shots, and he didn't really have any crossfire situation. I'm glad he took them and not the officers that were on the sidewalk, because if you shoot and miss, you're yeeting that guy in a indirect fire direction, and that's not good for anybody that's on there. Shout out to them, though. That's actually pretty decent apprehension given how shitty the situation was.
Mirror 3, shots fired. Get underground!
Like, it's a big sin for that O-light on the bottom of that gun. Whoa.
Get underground!
He's on the east side of the street, not stopping. Wait, you say you are with her.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Good job.
Get on the ground! I will send the fucking dog on you! Stop running!
Bro, canines everywhere, dog. Realness says cop with the bolo. Bro, these things are not cheap. You just wasted it on this guy. Jeez. 2 bullets, 2 shots. Shout out to this guy.
Get on the ground right now!
That was a good deployment. Oh, wow. That wasn't bad. I mean, I do like it. Did she verbally threaten the K9? That obviously got him to drop whatever suitcase. Probably just a homeless dude out there stabbing people. Shout out to San Francisco. That's where it looked like it was from. Officer uses bolo. Where's the dog? I was probably back in the unit. Of course, it's Seattle. Oh, Seattle. I was close. Olite cringe. Y'all are catching up to the Olite portion of that video. That cracks me up. Did I miss anything? Patrol M1A. Let's solve this quicker. If it meant with this 308, dog. Pleasant Powers. Was that 3 shots? No, it was the bowler wrap and then 2 shots. So I guess 3, technically. It's Seattle PD, Josh. Thank you, Mr. Warrior. It's all the same to me.
Central Dispatch.
You're in California.
Hi, I have concerns of a drunk driver near Wintersmith Park.
Okay, what kind of vehicle?
It's a 2012 white Buick Enclave.
Okay, I will give this to the officers and have them keep a lookout for him, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, took off.
Get in your car. Central, he just pulled away from us.
Why would you use your left hand to talk on the radio? That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, you drive with your left hand, you talk on the radio with your right. Like, that was weird. That was weird. Tell me I'm not the only one. Stop it! I'm triggered, dog. This is bugging me.
Get out of your car.
I like the use of the PA.
Felony stop, Reed. Felony stop. Get him out of the car, Reed.
You're there too, homie. I don't like being behind the car like that.
Get out of the car.
Okay, it's a little weird. It's a little weird that you got one officer that's way closer to this guy not pointing a gun at him, and the chick pointing a gun at him with a cop in the way. This is a very weird look. On this instance, passenger side approach might make a little more sense just because it's an unknown threat, right? Or if you're going to go to the driver's side and assist with extracting this person out of the vehicle, it's going to be very hard to do with a gun in your hand unless you're way closer. Now, if you're way closer and you can go here and point blank a lot of this stuff, that makes sense. But I don't like you're one SIG P320 shot away from smoking this cop here. And I just don't like the way that they're approaching this.
Get out of the car.
Clearly a deputy.
You got your baton on you? You got your baton on you?
What is going on here?
I'll bust the other side.
What is going on here?
Open the door. I'm going to bust your window.
She notified.
Open the door. I'm going to bust your window.
Free advice, have a glass breaker. Batons are not a great... I guarantee you no less than 4 hits here. Oh, well, they just opened. Easy.
Get out of the car. You're going to get tased. I'm tased.
Oh, good job pulling the keys out. Shout out to that. At least she did that.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Tell me the issue. Get out of the car.
Why do we both... So now we're crossfire and tasers. He needs to be going hands-on. She can threaten him with the taser. That's fine. But this is weird, dog. Now that we have the keys out, she can go loop back around and help with extraditing this person out of the car or shoving. You can start pushing and work your way through the car. That you just got to be flexible for that and not too terribly thick.
I'm about to tase you. I'm tasing you if you don't get out of the car. That's the last time I'm telling you.
You're not telling.
Astel Make, dog. Shout out to Astel Make.
Get out of the car.
Crazy. The taser was ineffective. Whoa. He literally just pulled them out.
Get out of the car.
Just tell me the reason why.
You can notify. You can just tell him why while you're ripping him out of the car.
I didn't do anything that stopped for any of that.
What is she doing? Oh, she took the seatbelt off, maybe? I guess she's playing with the wire. She throw her taser on the ground?
67 Central.
I don't know.
I'd cut that seatbelt if he's going to put it back on.
Has a pepper ball.
Step out of the car. There's no reason to.
He's got a what? What does she say?
Has a pepper ball.
Has a pickleball?
He's gonna get pepper balled if he doesn't get out. Justin, if you don't get out
Gonna
of the car,
pepper
you're
ball.
gonna get pepper
Pull him
balled.
out of the car!
Are you? Yes, we do. Get out of the car.
Who am I?
It's irrelevant.
Central, if you do have a deputy, go ahead and send him our way with pepper ball.
Okay.
Pepper
I've
ball.
already dealt with the pepper ball.
Yep, get out of the car.
Taser 10, get him. Alfredo. Juan's not even here.
We don't care. Get out of the car.
You don't care?
Cut the seatbelt off. Cut the seatbelt off, pull him out of the car. It's not that complicated. I'm curious as to like what the stop was for, but
Get out of the car.
Canada.
Get out of the car.
You opened my door without.
Get out of the car.
You didn't open my door with permission. I'm not
Chad,
that guy.
give it just a second. We'll get a pepper ball over here. Pepper ball.
why are we pepperballing this guy? Rip him out of the car or OC him. Eek the pelican.
Let me get out.
Spartan, kick him out of the seat. Effing man, I'd bless that.
You got pepper spray?
I think we did the thumbnail video. You're probably late.
Get out of the car.
There's no reason to.
Get out of the car. It's a lawful order.
Send
Get
me a
out.
deputy with a beanbag, please.
What did I do that was wrong? You're
Get out.
intoxicated.
What is she doing?
Get out of the car.
She dry stunning him?
Now.
You're intoxicated. Okay, but you're playing all these games.
Just
no reason to.
Officer.
What are we doing?
Because you just threw that at me. Get out of the car.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I can smell it coming from your breath. Get out of the car. And that's assault on a police officer.
That's going to be real weak sauce for assault on a peace officer. I'm not saying it doesn't fit the statute, but like, that's pretty weak.
Because you just threw that at me.
I need a crane to remove him.
Because I'm getting assaulted.
Yep. Get out of the car.
Yep, Pennsylvania versus Mims would be applicable here.
But you're trying to assault.
She needs to be part of that apprehension.
Get out. Go ahead.
Now, unlock it.
What are we doing?
Take your seatbelt off. Get out of the car now.
That's an adorable pepperball gun.
Get out.
Pepperball sucks.
Get out. Turn around.
Are we not going to grab him? Like, dog. I'm glad this guy's been... This is pretty chill. Like, a lot of the apprehensions I had to make when we were going to go 10-15, they were not happy about it. And, like, bro, like, what? Like, I'd be getting chewed out if this is how this went down. Or at least made fun of. They'd pull this up in briefing and shame you for this shit.
Put your hands behind your back.
Grab him.
Bro,
Grab him. Are we not grabbing him? Here we go. He's got it. We kind of got it. There we go.
Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. Hands behind your back. Do it now.
He's going hidden arm technique. There's a good jiu-jitsu move for this. Having gloves on from the get-go would have been a good idea, but...
Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind
Only
your back.
I'm a child welfare specialist. I don't care what you are. Hands behind your back.
Get behind your back or you're going to get tased.
Okay.
Why are we dry stunning, dog?
You have a baton?
No.
I'll pull it. I'll try it out.
Get your hands behind your back now. You want to assault me?
What is... Oh, no. 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 This is worse than the dog video, dog, we started off with. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh no, I know precisely how I feel about this. This is not good. What are we doing here?
You have my hand.
Ty, you got it.
This is not complicated.
Give me your other hand, dude.
There's an easy solution to this.
You got a baton?
All the jobs for me.
How many deputies does it take? Oh, they're not double cuffing? That's a big boy to not be double cuffing him.
Because you're wanting to play these fucking games and hit motherfuckers. Who does that?
267.
Bro, I like how he was pretty much unfazed by any. He's gotten tased, threatened with the pepper ball gun, and punched in the face while on the concrete. And he's still over here talking shit. Bro.
When somebody doesn't do a you assault somebody
Central,
for
could you
hitting
get
somebody?
EMS rolled this
That's
way?
not a reason.
He has blood
I'm not
coming
that
out of
mother.
it.
Bro.
Tell Jason Mosley.
Fine, you can.
This was like 2 days ago. This pavement's like 1 billion degrees. This was, last month, like literally 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. You get him off this pavement. You were probably giving this boy a second-degree
Lay on your
burns.
stomach then.
All right. Tell Jason Duncan.
Oh, you're getting felony charges. So.
Good.
Yeah, he hit me
Tell
and bit Lindsay.
Tell him. I
Bring my
have my
taser
body
phones at
cam
me.
too. Assault me. Assault you.
You
Justly.
bit him and you hit
What
me.
did I do that assaulted him? You seen me.
Good luck with that, dog. God, the punches to his face, man. I mean, now, if you bit the guy, you earned the punch in the face. I will say that. If you're biting somebody, that'd be a little different. But I can hear him cooking. Yeah, dog. Probably like 105.
Hit me once. Hit me once.
If you don't have injuries from that, like, good luck, dog.
Hey, will you put in my call notes that Black Horse 11?
Put in my call notes. Walk over to your car and type. Like, I'm annoyed at this lady already.
6 was bit and hit. I was hit as well.
I don't know, man.
What's up?
We got to call you. They was concerned about you, and we was just doing a welfare check on you.
Who? From who?
What's that?
From who?
From who was it? Oh. Are you okay?
No.
What's going on?
I'm fine.
No, I'm not okay. I'm fine.
I'm fine. Thanks.
Okay. Hey, stop. Sir, stop.
It's a welfare check. I guess it's an investigative stop.
Turn your car off.
What's up?
Why did you pull away from me?
Because I don't have anything to talk to you about.
Step out here and talk to us. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Spit peaches.
Get out of the car.
His knees are jacked, dude.
What's up? I didn't.
We're gonna go past all this. How did he end up getting out of this car?
On the ground now.
Get out. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Bro, just stop. I'm not that guy.
On the ground now. On the ground. On the ground.
What are we doing here? Got a handcuffing position? How did he lose? How do you lose the hands here?
Do it now.
Put your hands behind your back.
That was a knee strike to the face,
Put your hands behind your back.
and he's already getting punched, and he hasn't had an opportunity to bite anybody. Bro, it's a bad look, dog. They're lucky he didn't fall on a different part of the shade chart, or these guys would be, the city would be burning. Golly.
Get back. Do it now.
I'm a child welfare specialist.
I don't care what you are.
Bro, what are we doing here, dog? What's the disposition here? Let's see. Backup officers, pepper ball gun. Held without bond? Bro, what? Bro, don't get pulled over in Oklahoma, dog. That's...
Behind your back. Okay. Drive center. Drive center.
Okay.
Get your hand. You have a baton?
No.
I'll pull it.
I got one.
Get your hands behind your back now.
Why are we punching him?
That's you right there.
Don't bite me.
I don't know, dog. I don't even want to watch any more of that. That's rough. I don't know, man. I'm team force. I am like the author of sometimes a quick escalation of force is the best way to de-escalate, and I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Clearly the dispo is guilty. Bro. This is Ada, sadly. I don't know where Ada, Oklahoma is. She will need 10 years of therapy to recover from this horrific event. Jeez. Yeah, dude, that was rough to watch. Yeah, I'm likely getting disciplined, if not like getting fired, if I did that where I came from. Like you're getting either a very serious ass chewing or like you'd be very lucky to get just days off. And again, this is a different city and a different part of the shade chart, dog. Like, I don't know, man. Good luck with that. Be better at your job. As a civilian, I'll ask if so it was a welfare check. And the welfare check on the welfare check, maybe it's a decent detention. I don't know that I'm escalating because, like, if he leaves a welfare check, it's not like a moving violation. Oh, Juan's gonna screw up my thing.
Hell yeah, I am.
Oh, Juan's here. Look at that.
Working.
Hold on. Give it a second. You guys get surprise producer Juan.
Hey.
Let's see.
I can't see any of the videos.
Let's see. Hold on. An hour and 51 minutes later. Here, I'll share my screen with you.
Hell yeah.
I'll share my screen. I'm sure everyone's erupting with enthusiasm right now.
Oh yeah. I bet.
You're gonna start to see it here in the chat in a second. Producer Juan, oh my god.
I told y'all I'd make it. Dude, I only
Almost
drove
2 hours late.
I drove and
a responsible
allegedly
distance. Yeah.
Responsible speed to get here and still took me an hour and a half.
Hey, you did better than that cop that smoked that kid in the crosswalk. You're doing better than that. There you go. I have fixed it,
true.
I think.
My keys were in the car.
Oh, here. They're in the center console.
I didn't see them.
No, and where the charger is. You know how I press the button?
Okay, thank you.
Ending poll.
It's not. It's
43% of you
God.
were wrong. Producer Juan did indeed make it.
I did.
Ending the poll. See, there it is. Everyone's yelling, Juan, oh, it's Juan, oh, it's Juan.
See, y'all were just wrong. Y'all just were wrong on the times. That's all.
Wow.
You put them too close together.
He said, all right, I got to go get ready for bed. Montreal, it was good to have you here, man. Let's see. I'm going to make sure nobody else is saying bye. They're just assaulting him because they can't do anything else. Yeah, so on a welfare check in a motor vehicle, I just don't know because you don't really have like a moving violation. So like, I don't know what criminal charge you're going to get him on to say that you have a detention good enough to use force. That's really where welfare checks are like a very, very gray area. 'Cause it's not like a welfare check on a domestic, or it's not like a welfare check on a kid where you can like overstep like their own autonomy, or somebody that's having an acute mental episode where you're stepping in on their behalf as the state. Then sure, you can use force and so on and so forth to effect an arrest. But like, he went from one. I wonder if he even left the parking lot. Like if he didn't leave the parking lot, he never touched a public. Oh, thank you. Yes, please. Oh, dog, this is a good time. You guys are getting. I got.
Oh, look at you.
The wife got tacos. I got Juan and tacos.
Nice. What kind of tacos?
Fried ham and eggs and corn tortillas. Pretty interesting with cheese.
Oh,
this is an interesting like white people twist on tacos.
It's white.
Josh should never be left unsupervised. Bad Bunny. Thank you.
Bro, don't I know it? Bro, Rookie is coming out Saturday as long as the copyright gods are not against me.
Allegedly.
But yes, new Rookie episode. Saturday, midday, I hope.
So,
blame Disney if it's not out till then.
On Effin Mint's part of this, he said she was she said he was driving erratically with the indication of intoxication. Maybe. If that's the articulation, then I think you have a traffic stop. The only downside is I'd be curious to see how good that report was written. Mind you, these judges are in Oklahoma, so they probably don't give a fuck. They can probably barely read. But, like, if it was poorly articulated, like, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Bro, based on what I heard in the car as I was listening on the way here, I don't think she wrote a good report.
That's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be pretty bad.
That's gonna be rough. We're all lost without you on. Oh, Pam said she had tacos too. Well, shout out.
Good.
We're taco homies.
It's taco night. It's taco Thursday.
I have, because I've had to hold this down this whole time, I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna eat while we watch. I'm sorry to everyone.
Does that have no audio right now, or am I muted?
You're muted.
Okay, I have that now.
Put the gun down.
Whoa.
What we got to do out here with a gun pointed at us?
I can't hear the sound on it.
You can't? You problem, dog.
We got a dude out here with a gun pointed at us, telling us to shoot him.
I can hear you chewing, though. I'm kidding.
How do you not have audio?
I don't know. It's on. Like, it's not muted. Stream volume is at 200%. I'm going to stop watching and start watching again.
That's weird. Go King Taco. Isn't that sounds tasty as fuck? Keith Wood. Pointing a gun at me is smoked. Effing Mint, I agree. I canned, and it sounds ridiculous. It was 3 sentences. 100%. Effing Mint's 100% correct here. If someone points a gun at you and says, shoot me, that is both consent and a reasonable, articulable force. Free advice from Josh from OnlyCops. Also, staging is a good idea here.
So I want to get us some more units out here.
We need available units to be in route 2225 College.
He left his car there. Always stage first.
Drop the gun. Drop it. Drop the gun, man. Hey, let's go. Drop it. Drop the gun now. Drop it.
Oh. Free couches.
Can you still not hear it?
No.
Shot fired! Shot fired! Somebody on it!
What do you mean shots fired?
63! 63!
Baton Rouge. After a minute, go get your boys.
Get out the way!
I didn't hear shots. Shots were definitely not fired. He's making shit up on the radio.
Drop the gun!
He's getting smoked there. He's getting smoked there. He needs to get smoked there.
Oh, yeah.
Taking the shot! Hey! I'm about to take the shot!
Should have got the pot.
Stuff's getting worse.
Points the gun at this officer. The officer discharges his firearm, striking the suspect.
You got him? Hey! I'm about to handcuff. I'm about to handcuff. Y'all got him?
Fun question. The lady that's yelling right now, I wonder if she could have helped at any point in time before this happened.
Probably like a few years before?
Probably. Just free
In
advice.
a number of ways.
Free advice. I have a lot of screams that are like etched into my memory. Some of which it was tragedy, so it's unavoidable. But some of it was like this. Shit pisses me off. Whoa, definitely not an airsoft gun. Whoa. Not an airsoft gun. Is medical?
Hey, give me.
Well, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Mental health issues are a real thing. He didn't give any indication that he wanted to shoot somebody. He even verbally said it. I don't want to shoot you, but I need you to shoot me, so on and so forth. I just have a lot of issue every single time I see that. Like, how did someone get that acutely excited? And again, by excited, I mean like elevated. This is big heart rate, lots of emotions, the whole nine. Like, and no one thought to like intervene before that. Like, how do you get to wave, like intentionally getting cops to show up and waving a gun at people? Like, how do we get to that? I don't know. Makes me upset. Because it happens all the time. I would argue most of the homicides you get in the big fun cities that always get homicides like, through the roof in the triple digits every year, I'd say like a third of them are this. The rest of it's like gang related and whatnot. But think about what you're doing before you spend a bunch of money on like a museum or like an ad campaign for a politician. Like spend some money on like community resources for mental health. Libraries are a huge deal that a lot of people don't realize. Like, you get free internet, you have free access to, oftentimes, like, professionals will volunteer time, like office hours.
Bro, you can get movies like Blockbuster style there now for free. Dude, you see your library card.
Huge asset for a community that's oftentimes neglected. There's no like way to have like a ride share that'll take you to the library to go get yourself like a basic education or like ways of entertaining yourself that doesn't require like hood rat shit. I don't know. Free advice for me to city planners that are not going to listen because they don't listen about it. Even if they did know, it doesn't help them get reelected. So
32 miles an hour.
Rookie numbers.
How old are you? You're 16.
A teacher calling home can be a fear for most teenagers, but a sheriff's deputy calling your dad is a next-level adolescent nightmare.
Whose car is this? Call your father, I need him here now.
Florida's Orange County Sheriff's Department says they clocked a teen driving 132 miles per hour on Interstate 4. When the deputy
I got it says kilometers per hour.
That was actually dash cam footage from my car on the way here.
Dad, this is Corporal Richter at the Orange County Sheriff's Office. I need you to come out here and pick up your son. I'm on the express lanes, I-4 express lanes. I just clocked your son at 132 miles an hour.
Pick him up from jail. 132 is insane.
I was about to say the same thing.
Dude.
If he's a pussy and stopped, he goes to jail. Commit to the tomfoolery or don't.
Get pitted. It's more respectable that way.
Derek showed up.
Oh, damn, what's Derek doing?
Drugs, Josh. Drugs are a big reason why a lot of those shootings happen. That was the other 60%.
Allegedly double that.
What do you mean want double that in kilometers per hour?
That's right. Yeah.
He's like on like 50.
That's what it was. Yeah. There were a couple of curves where I had to slow down.
At 132, dog, he's probably going.
Yeah.
He's going. And I'm towing the shit. Like, he ain't ever getting that car back. Where's the Montreal when I need him? He's gonna tow that shit. Fuck that guy. Yeah. Oh, does that show up?
What kind of car was it? Did we see?
Mustang. Looks like one.
Oh, he would.
The sheriff's department said they shared this cautionary tale as a warning to drivers of all ages. Authorities say excessive speeding is a very real danger.
16-year-olds are soccer moms that drive Mustangs.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm TC Newman.
He gets it. We'll keep going. Or that one guy at the impromptu car rally.
Yeah, the guy that's like that's trying to drift and hits everybody on the outside.
That guy.
That's every video I see from Houston now. Where's Blake to
have a great after party? Join if you want to be part of the after party. Oh, look, Patch Bunny's pimping out the Patreon.
Hell yeah.
I should throw an ad.
Yeah,
I've never.
great. I'm going to drop a link.
You know what's crazy? So I have the option, you guys can't see it on my screen, to insert an ad at any point in time. It'll force an unskippable ad. I'm always like, fuck that. No, never.
We can abuse it. If y'all don't like the stream, we can abuse that.
Josh over here with
30 of y'all here, only 28 likes.
With the
y'all don't like it.
With the taco ASMR. That can be taken really out of context. Hold on, I got you. Hold on.
Do it. There it is.
That's a Zivia, not Bud Light. Calm down. I already know you guys are going to say it.
I still can't hear the videos. I don't know why. Let me pop out and pop back in real quick.
Pop out, pop back in.
Okay.
We need an ad for your taco place, please. It's the wife, dog. There's no taco place.
Let's see if that worked.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. There's no audio yet. We're going to the next video. Still nothing?
No. How did you share it?
Oh, that's why. Hold on. That's why. I shared it
You
like
shared it
share
like a
my
presentation
screen.
or something? Yeah.
As
Yeah, that'll
opposed
do
to
it.
There it is.
The
Here it
window.
is. Hold on. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. You should be able to hear it now.
Oh yeah, now it's blowing out my ears. I put it at 200%.
Sorry.
There we go. You're good. You're good. I got it.
Body cam of SWAT officers. Getting into a pew. Let's see how this goes. Spoiler alert. This is the worst body cam I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, dude.
Hit it.
Oh, please don't do that.
Occupants of 3349 McGuire Drive. This is the Richmond Police Department. We have a search warrant for this resident. Come out the front door with your hands up and follow the order.
This is the SWAT team doing SWAT team stuff.
I like his accent.
Occupants of 3349 McGuire Drive. This is the Richmond Police
144p. Y'all
Axon
savage.
Body 3, baby.
Chris is throwing a stone about a tech fail on my side. Hey,
I saw that.
hey, Chris, I was able to fix it by myself, you old geezer.
We have a search warrant for the resident. Come out the front door with your hands up and follow the officer's command.
Sergeant George.
Occupants of 3349 McGuire Drive. This is the Richmond Police Department. We have a search warrant for the resident. Come out the front door with your hands up.
Sounds like he's pulling on a boat. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Bro, I can count the number of pixels on this screen in my hand.
It's pretty bad. And yeah, that's
Come out the front door with your hands up and follow the officer's command.
still doesn't help.
No, it's the body camera.
You ready?
Yeah, Bill would be there in the.
It's super struggling with the dark and bright because it's just like got super bright lights with the super dark night.
What did FN send?
Let me find out. I will judge it.
Yeah, judge it. See if it's a waste of our time.
Oh, it's a raw body cam from New Orleans. Maybe he did it.
Oh.
Maybe he's bragging.
If you look hard
Axon
enough.
Body 2. If the image looks better than this Axon Body 3, I'm gonna roast Axon. Oh, they got steel targets in there? Sweet.
No, they got. This chick's got a steel door. These are legit.
Ooh.
It's like the steel storm gates.
Oh, there it is. All right, move on up. Give it a couple knocks. Where's the police?
Boot it.
Well, he tried.
No, they got through the storm gate.
Oh, they got through the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh, that was quick. Did you just go, okay, okay?
Please, come to me.
That'll do it.
Come to me.
What the hell's going on?
Where'd you go? It's under the table. It's under the table. Walk to us. Come this way. Come this way. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Walk to me. Coming up.
Got it? All right.
Okay, well, that was something.
Chris Kaufman going, wait, wrong address.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine? I mean, we've seen that before, but damn.
Have seen that. Oof. Big oof. Oh, we've already seen this one. Okay. This sounds spicy. It's in LA.
Across the street.
Corner of Western Forest.
His little jog.
Dude, being the driver's side officer here sucks. 'Cause you're definitely the one taking the bullet if a bullet's going to leave that car.
So I thought we were worrying about the running dude because I thought that was a cop car because of the red and blues
right
on top.
It kind of looks like that.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I was like, it's crappy body cam. That's probably why they're looking all weird.
It's a Hyundai.
Yeah, it's just the suspect. It's a Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Hey, turn your car off.
Night, guys. Bye. Notorious Emu.
Yeah, just trying to figure out
Bye,
why you're in that
Emu.
red light, but we'll talk to you up there.
Glad you were able to join us.
Roll all your windows down, Bob.
Corner of Western Forest.
Shout out to 3 Man and a Bic.
3 Man and a Vic.
How you doing, man? You all right?
How you doing, sir?
All right.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm pulling you over because over on 8th Avenue, I don't know if you saw us, but you took that number 3 lane and you went through the red light. When
I'm
it's still
so
red.
sorry, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
You got your license on you?
Yes. Can I grab it?
Yeah. Are you on probation or anything?
No, no, not at all.
All right. How old are you, dude?
So you're in the hood.
Okay.
You gotta ask that question.
Just don't drive high.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to him to putting his arms out of the. Oh,
The unrelated dude.
damn. Just an asshole. Cool.
That was a shitty backstop, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Shots fired. Officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer needs help.
I'd be checking that. I'd be telling that car to get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what? Good job figuring it out. I'd have puckered too, dude.
Right there, right there.
Oh,
south
dude,
of us,
this
south
work.
Of us, south of us.
You okay? Are you cool? You okay?
Bro.
That poor kid.
You heard him load the gun too. Right before he started shooting, you heard you can hear it. Right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Bro, the officer that was in the driver's side, so lucky he didn't get smoked. Shout out to this backup officer here though, dude. Oh
yeah, he stayed in it immediately. He's just oh, there he is.
He's chilling being seen security. And straight Terminators. Yeah, because he was talking to this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he immediately figures out where it was and just starts shooting.
He's like, oh, hell no.
Doesn't even ain't going to cover, dude. He's just like, no,
Hell yeah.
I just need a better angle.
LAPD. God bless.
Oh,
God bless.
oh
Let's all
my
do this
God.
one-handed now.
I wonder what he shot with.
I don't know.
Taurus?
100%.
Is he freaking...
Oh.
Was he shooting at somebody? So he was in an unrelated, just like...
He was just
gunfight.
shooting.
Oh, damn.
That's weird.
That's so stupid.
Bro, LA's wild, dog. He just shot. He hit so high, he smacks the light up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, oh, these guys are shooting at me.
Yeah. He's like, the hell?
And I don't think he...
Oh, I thought he got... Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, I thought he got smoked. I was like, yep, there it is.
Oh, one got him.
Slow.
Ooh, ballistic shield. Let's go.
Okay, take the car to cover. Car's covered.
Hey, we don't know if you're playing a possum, so just stand by.
Playing opossum.
I respect that. I respect that a lot.
Hold on.
Where's Keith?
Okay, come over here with the...
He's going to be like, no, he's DRT. Or Daniel. He's my DRT guy.
Stop. Clear this car. This car is clear.
This car's unrelated, dog. Just keep going.
Hey, you don't know, there might be a random homeless dude sleeping in it. With how this traffic stop's going,
Okay. Hey, let me see your
can't rule anything out.
This guy's not exactly going to comply.
Hands out to the side.
Kick him in the foot.
Okay. Hey, who's
That's where you look for just a couple seconds. Look for rise and fall. If you don't see rise and fall, you got a pretty good idea of what you're dealing with here.
Okay. We got cases. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he gone. See where his hat is? He gone.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. He's good.
Bro, they're like, let him go, dog. Like, bro, he's good.
Like, what? Like, but I was already writing the ticket. What are you talking about?
I'll be like, dog, I need a witness statement. Shout out to this guy's 1911, though. 2 world wars here, dog.
He's just a wit. He's a wit.
He's a wit.
He's just a wit.
Shout out to Gloves.
Hey, listen. Okay, hey, give me the RA as soon as I got him. It looks like there's a kid in that bag.
A+++ for having a ballistic shield on standby. Agreed. Effing meant you too. You go, shout out to that 1911.
The RA can come in.
Retro, I know.
Hold on.
I know they know.
Where's the gun?
Hold on, I know.
Okay, I got the gun. Leave it there.
It's a crime scene now, dog.
Don't, just leave the gun there. Leave the gun where it is. 5-2.
With the gray over black.
5-2, have the RA come in. Okay.
That's fine.
Dang. Bet you it was that 1911 that stopped that fight.
Oh, of course.
He signed a statement instead of a ticket, 100%. I'm not above threatening that guy. Like, look, dog, I can stop searching this car, and I could let whatever your roach or whatever your grinder that's in this car, like, go away. You just signed the statement that, like, you saw what we saw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Such a judge. He's gone for almost as much of the stream as Juan is, and he's out here trying to get us in trouble, dog.
Oh, we were hanging out together. That's why we're both.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
We're having drinks.
What is this? Is this a bank? Seems like a bank.
Looks like it. Why is there a random trash can there?
I don't know, dog. It's
That's
definitely a bank.
bank.
Yeah.
Over the drive-through.
Commercial burglaries are the worst. You have to work these alarms like all the time. That's not a raccoon. That's not a squirrel.
Could be. Big
Maybe
raccoon.
a cat?
Loose gorilla?
A taquache? Maybe he's playing opossum. up there.
Chupacabra?
Oh, you can see this guy's flashlight through, like, coming out of the...
Like through the window?
You not gonna call for the channel, Doug?
It'd be a selfie.
I'd draw down on that.
There it is. Oh, look at that. Popping out the ceiling.
They're being sneaky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's doing the Homer Simpson into the bushes over here.
That's actually pretty smart, because I don't want to deal with him while he's there. I want to see him, like, jump out. And I'd want to apprehend him once he's out. Because he's a barricaded person at this point. Earpieces for the win. Have an earpiece.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Oh, look at him coming down on Mission Impossible.
Let him come out. Let him come out. This is great tactics. Bro, I'm team this.
So funny. Look at him. He's like a dookie coming out.
In the trash.
Hands behind your back.
Goes right into the trash can.
Whoa.
That's it. That's it. Yep.
That is the biggest L I've ever seen in my life.
He's probably just thinking, please don't take my mask off. Nobody needs to see what just happened.
B- on handcuffing. Wow.
That's incredible. There it is. He lands so perfectly.
We gotta make. This is at 2 hours and 20 minutes. We gotta make that a meme. Look at how perfectly timed this is. Like the sound and everything.
I'm gonna make that. Send me that. DM me that link. We're gonna make a GIF for our Discord of that.
That's incredible.
It's gonna be a new sticker.
Oh my god! On the ground, motherfucker. That's and I have accomplished it. There it is,
bro.
That was probably the coolest apprehension we've seen on the show, and we've probably seen, I don't know, 4,000 of these videos at this point, probably more.
That was by far the best one. That was just so good.
A+++ for comedy, and he was like in custody. Like, bro, that guy was fucked.
That was like straight up Reno 911. Like, that was.
Oh my goodness. Bro, you're going to get roasted on so hard at the jail. So I heard you were arrested by a trash can. He was like, yes, literally by a trash can. A recycling trash can, too. The blue ones for recycling. Anyways, we'll keep going.
That's a metaphor for the fact that he'll be out on the streets by tomorrow.
100%.
I do like this graphic.
It's nice. It's clean. Got a little Dutch angle on the cell phone here.
Yeah, dude.
What?
No, someone is trying to kill her. She thinks my stepdad. Okay, so your stepdad is trying to kill her? Yes. Okay, what happened? Was there an argument? Yes.
This call taker.
She wants the tea, dude.
And now he's going crazy. Okay, so we were just there, and now he's going crazy? Yes, I think so. I don't know. Okay. She just said cops were there earlier, and now I don't know what's happening. She just told me to call the cops right away. Okay, so wait, you're not there? Where are you calling from? Okay. Drinking him?
You're getting a lot of call text here.
Their cars are gone. How am I feel?
On your right.
There should be no surprises.
blood or anything on there?
Be real leery about how much I use my flashlight around this, away from a structure. Yeah, domestics suck.
I was looking for any blood. I can't see any.
Also, a certain percentage of your fatalities in a city, domestics. The worst. Oh, yeah. Kick it.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't do nothing. Bro, my guy got bodied.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wild looking suppressor. Gonna be kosher. I think it's fine. The only downside is I don't know that this guy knows that these are cops coming into his apartment.
Yeah, there was no announcement.
Announcing is important here because of the knowingly and intentional aspect of this, right? So if this guy happened to shoot at these cops and nail one of them, right? Killing them dead as a doornail, and he somehow survives the Swiss cheese making here. You'd have probably a pretty hard time charging him with a murder or assault on a peace officer. It wouldn't be super complicated for an attorney to say, well, how was my client supposed to know? How can he meet the knowingly and intentionally aspect of that crime if all he sees is a bunch of armed dudes kicking in his door, pointing a gun at him? Always announce, if possible. Now, let's say this was a no-knock warrant for some odd reason. I'm not a big fan of those things, unless you got shields and shit like that, which none were present in this specific instance, which is why deadly force was escalated so very quickly. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, come into my house with that kind of energy without telling me you're cops? Like, good luck, dog. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Sparks, police, come out!
What did they announce?
After. Oh, there it is.
He said police.
But,
that might be what covers them.
Yeah. I don't know that you could say anybody actually heard that, but...
That's going to be the argument behind a door and with all of the stuff. Literally, so like in Ready or Not, if you had enough people...
I was about to say, that's my excuse every time we play Ready or Not. I just press F and then we shoot
literally
everybody.
just spam F. Police, police, hands, hands, hands. That's all you need to be yelling. Like, I don't know, dog. Announcing's important. I like the under the bed check here.
Blue, coming out!
Yeah.
Shots fired, shots fired. Out.
Out, out, out.
Out.
Out, 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 out. Everybody out.
Now crime scene. That's a gang unit. This makes way more sense. Yeah, these guys are a bunch of hooligans anyways. What's CCP? What's policy? I don't know. I'm part of a gang unit. Those don't apply to me. I have hard feelings about gang units. I have a very weird reputation. SRT, fugitive units, SWAT units, typically A++. Even narcotics officers, very well versed in CCP, very well versed in legal bullshit that has to deal with in policy and all that stuff. I don't know what it is about like gang units, but you tend to get some like squirrely. They like kick the squirrely motherfuckers that they probably should be promoting, but don't want to for those reasons, and they kick them in the gang unit. These cops were glad they didn't end up dealing with the flintlock pistol. Same thing. Cop had opened the door in the parking lot. No announcements, no lights. Being behind a cop car, smoking driver didn't turn out too well. Agreed. Caller made it sound like it was a hostage situation, depending on the victim's statements, if it's corroborated. I buy a hostage situation why maybe you're trying to come in surreptitiously, but in that instance, like, if you think it's a hostage situation, you're probably putting a sniper across the street and also the kind of bullshit. Like, you're probably getting a little bit more information than just making a dynamic entry. and going. I don't know. Gene pull? Y'all are killing me today. Anyways, we'll keep going. Almost done with all these.
The warrior said to read the description. Was it on this one we're about to watch, or the one we're about to watch? Maybe.
Okay. Hold on. Josh, read the description of this after this video. This one? Do it afterwards or before? I'm going to give him
Let's do it afterwards so we can start watching it.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Hey, go ahead and stop for me. Come on.
Well, where you got me?
Yep, I told you you're under arrest.
Hold on. Well, why are you...
He's resisting arrest. Some level of force is going to get used here.
Fighting with one.
You press me in the balls? Bitch. Yeah, you think you got me, but
Bitch, what are you doing? You're holding his legs, and not effectively either. Let's help in the arrest, dog.
She actually said, "Spread your legs."
Yeah.
Control point there.
She's stealing his drink.
I'm relaxing.
Yep, that's fine. You can relax right there.
This is for stupid theft.
Theft of what?
Well, we're gonna figure it out.
Not exactly articulating a detention, but...
You try.
All right, you can roll for me.
To you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got you. I can
Roll
do it
over.
myself.
Nope.
Thank you.
Let's win the fight. You're still not helping.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
Surprise, surprise! Axon strikes again. Let's.
Oh, there it is.
Let's try tasing him. Let's try that.
Yeah, why not?
If you're watching this live, tell me L if you don't think it's gonna work. F if of course it didn't work because it's a taser and somebody's fighting and you should be going hands on. Oh, she went for the dry stun. Look at you. Pain compliance always works. You gonna help with the arrest or no?
Knock it up or I'll do it in your nuts.
Oh my god.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Are you pulling his pants down?
Yeah, I will tase you with the nuts.
I'm promise I'm done.
Knock it off.
I will. I promise I'm done.
Also gloves.
So when I say you roll over, roll the over.
Okay, she needs to calm down. This isn't even that bad of a fight. He's not even assaultively resisting. He's what you would consider passive resistance, which is where you're resisting in an attempt to get away. Assaultive resistance is I'm hurting you or trying to harm you. And it's obviously with an effect to get away or whatever, but like he's running away at this instance or trying to get away. Like.
Now.
What's the ladder again?
So it's going to be that. So it's going to be, you're going to have like verbal cues. So you're going to see like, again, them stretching, them doing weird shit, them not listening to you. Verbal resistance or verbal non-compliance, which is going to be, fuck you, I'm not going to do what you say. Even if they're not moving, that's like a clue. And like if somebody's already being verbally resistant, you might escalate by simply, and this is not like take them to the ground, but it's like, hey, you're going to go ahead and sit on the curb, or I'm going to take you out of the car. You're going to start to control movement or access to stuff like that. Maybe even doing a frisk for weapons if they're being verbally, like even if you might not have like a big reason, like they haven't said they're armed, but they could very easily conceal something and they're being verbally resistant. You can kind of go through that nature. Then you deal with like passive resistance or like you have like dead weight. I don't remember if that's going to fall under passive resistance or not, but you have just some people that won't like help you. Like they're not going to get up, but they're also not pulling away or anything like that. You start to get into passive resistance, or no, it's active resistance is where they're pulling away. Passive resistance is where they're not doing anything. That's what it is. Passive is not doing anything to help. Active is trying to get away and pulling away and running away, versus assaultive is now they're starting to hit you, throw stuff at you, all that kind of stuff. Then you have like deadly force and all that other bullshit. There it is. Effing men figured it out. Why are we still doing this, bro?
No, hey, you do exactly what I said.
She's super helpful.
She's got a fetish, dog.
I said I will. Yeah, your other hand you're putting in the small of your back. I can't breathe. Your other hand, put it in the small of your back. I'll take care of it. Put it in the small of your back and do it now.
You could grab it.
Yeah,
It's right
imagine
there.
if you had a second officer that could do that. Because they had free hands because they weren't just holding a taser to his nuts.
I'll be honest, she could also take a more dominant position by keeping his hips like planted to the floor, as opposed to just putting her hand there. Would help.
You mean like actually controlling his legs?
Yeah. As opposed to holding them.
Yeah.
Since he got no help, I'm gonna give him a C- on handcuffing. Millennial Cop's got a good one. That's perfect.
Some medical. No, we need a supervisor.
Can you up that medical to code 3? I've got
Medical only comes code 3.
early 20s, black male.
TMS, dog. They go code everywhere.
They don't come code 2?
No. No one should go code 2.
We're on the west side of the Walmart. West side of Walmart.
Will you please put my dick away?
Right next to. Yeah, I got you.
Breathing issue.
Bro, she
Right next.
did not just tuck his junk back in his pants. Whatever.
Thank you.
But I'm triggered.
We have 2 cover cars.
Was she wearing gloves when she did it?
Everyone else, slow down.
You put enough of hands over. Chill the out.
They need to be code 3 to remove her from this. Agreed.
Other units coming in. Check for a female. Her description of the call. She took off running. North.
Okay, why is she did? Okay, I gotta read this now. I need to know.
Yeah.
Call.
Please tell me it was for something incredibly stupid.
Walmart loss prevention. So you probably got shoplifting
okay.
here. Who is requesting
Was it
law
that-
enforcement to? No.
Was it the can of
It
thing
was
that she
for
took out of his pocket?
trespassing, dog. It wasn't even for shoplifting. Had been seen concealing merchandise. Okay, we got shoplifting. Hold on. We got shoplifting. That an attempt to pay for the items. 2 arriving officers located the suspects, matching the description, made verbal contact with them, told them they were not free to leave. The male subject, identified as Elijah, took several steps away from Officer Patterson and grabbed the subject's arm, preventing him from fleeing. The female officer took off running. The female took off and was not located. Yeah, like, I don't... Have I bodied a shoplifting person? Yes. I did not have to grab wieners and threaten genitals with tasers. It's probably not...
Cup their junk?
Probably not an approved method of utilizing a taser. And also probably not going to be covered again in active resistance. It's going to be pretty hard to articulate. Sergeant Copperfield.
Hey, go ahead and stop for me. Come on. Well, where you
grabbing me? Wide angle.
Hold on.
This is a Walmart body cam, probably. Or a Walmart
So who
security
was
camera.
the second person?
Just the chick that was with him, yeah. Watch her not help.
Yeah.
You push me in the balls? Bitch.
You can't go straight to punch into the dick. You got to try to apprehend. He's just trying to get away, dog. Y'all are soft, man.
Tie his shoelaces
Bro,
together.
bro, that's just straight holding a taser on his junk. He's in the wrong part of that shade chart for you to be doing this shit. If this was a male officer,
Knock it off.
I will. I promise I'm done.
So when I say you roll over, roll the.
She's way too amped for how this was a 20-second fight. If that. Like, I don't know.
Over.
I will. No, you're past that, man. I'm gonna help you. Okay. Can you? Yep, I see. Please put my dick away.
Right next to it. Yeah, I got you.
She totally put his junk away.
Thank you.
Whoa! Like,
No
not
gloves.
us.
We have 2 cover cars rolling up.
You think she sniffs it?
100% sniffed it. She just waited till she was off camera. Bro! Wow, Chris. You need to calm down. Less than one. I know, I expected more out of Walmart security cam. You've been body, she bald. 4th degree assault. She got charged. Oh, shout out. Oh, I guess I didn't read it. Yeah, I had to charge her too.
Yeah.
I had to charge her too. Like, it just. Where is that going to be considered an approved thing? And like they didn't have like a resist causing injury. They got resisting, sure, but like you don't have like resist causing injury or like assault on a peace officer. There's likely no bodily injury. And as Officer Nathan said, yeah, I think this is falling under the realm of what's sketchier about it being also like along the lines of something like sexual assault is that it's while she's doing her job. So it's like under the color of your uniform, it's what they call it, under the color of the law or your authority, that you would go and give unwanted, like grab in a sexually explicit area, could be considered even worse. I mean, that's like a felony if that was if that's how it was articulated. Now, if it was like a really vicious fight and this guy's punching and kicking and they got injuries, yeah, she does the whole grab his dick and twist it to go get compliance. It's going to be considered kosher because now you're dealing with assaultive resistance. So like almost all bets are off minus a handful of things like VNRs, depending on where you're at.
She got a handful, all right.
She did get a handful. So I feel like the resistance was due to the ball shot. Also agreed.
Yeah.
Also agreed. Also wear gloves, as Dylan said.
Yeah.
Why wasn't it indecent assault? Pocket pillars. I hate y'all. We're going to keep playing. Oh, this got spicy.
April 25th, 2023, officers from the Kenosha Police Department in Wisconsin initiated a traffic stop as they witnessed sparks emanating from the driver's side tire of a vehicle. Seated behind the wheel of the vehicle is an 84-year-old man.
What?
It is uncertain if he is cognizant of the precarious situation
I had a tire
unfolding
blowout,
around him.
and I had to drive like that because I was on the highway. I pulled over though.
Well, they're still going.
Old dementia people, dog.
About 27.
I would recommend termination, likely.
Car's on fire.
Oh, not been there. Bro, you think it was leaking oil?
100%. That's got to be... It could be like it's burning too much to just be like transmission oil. It's staying lit, though. It might be fuel.
Yeah, I wonder.
Gasoline doesn't stay burning like that, though. It like burns itself out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And maybe it's tranny oil or something like that. Brake fluid? Brake fluid flammable?
Oh, could be, yeah.
Like fucking napalm, dude.
Have you seen that one video where it happens in like a mechanic's shop and then it just keeps going and they can't put it out?
Yeah, dude. Because it's like a grease fire at that point, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's oil based.
Get out now!
Fucking old man.
Come on. Come on, get up.
One jump.
Get up, get up,
Just
get up,
drag him.
get up.
Just drag him.
Drag him.
Oh,
thank God.
Get out! Get out!
Oh, I think it's gonna blow.
Get out now! Come on!
He's gotta be so disoriented.
Who let this man have a car?
So, funny story. So Megan was just getting her license renewed. She went all the way down to Terrell to do it because that was the only place that had an appointment. And next to her was a dude that very clearly had dementia. That was like very confused and was following her around. And yeah, he got a license. So probably Terrell.
100%. Yeah,
that's who.
I'm gonna vote medical on this one.
Yeah.
Although drunk would fit. The shoe fits for drunk.
DMV do not care, bro. They will give anybody anything.
Come on, get up. You're the only one in the car? Yeah.
Great question on that, too. You the only one in the car? Well, you are now.
Well, I mean,
743 start in.
he also thought he was okay to drive, so maybe double check the car.
Juan's got big brains. We also kept fire extinguishers in our trunks. I don't know that it's going to put this out per se, but it might lessen the flames. Might buy you a little bit of time to go in there and go grab somebody. His flux capacitor failed. Keith, go home.
We have to get up right now. Stand up with me. Let's get away from this. Help me out. Come on, man. Let me get to my feet. Come on.
Come on, you old bastard.
That's the... At least fire has a nice little trail to get them to the place.
Come on, we gotta get you up. Yeah, I know.
It might be gasoline. See how it's burning out?
Yeah.
Because gasoline evaporates even just hanging
pulled
out.
The elderly man from the car. Other officers
That's a
arrived
lot
on
of
the scene
gasoline.
to assist.
Yeah. It's a full tank of gas, you know? And it's like bleeding out, you know?
Come on, send him the squad. Someone ID him. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and block at 73rd and Sheridan. Just make sure that DNS can get in here.
They handcuff him? Hell yeah.
Back up, sir.
I like to see security. He leaked plutonium.
You got any weapons on you, anything like that?
That's all. Units coming like that,
That's burning, dude.
Sure. Yeah, what's your name?
Coming northbound.
Whoa. That's a tip.
Whoa, look at that, bro.
You have ID on you? Okay, well, I'm going to get us in the car. We're going to move down the street because we're not going to stay here if this thing blows up. Are you hurt at all?
Big brain.
How's your arm?
Check silver alert. Probably a good idea.
Sir, can you take the jacket off for me?
Hey, let's move.
I want to make sure
He's not going to die. Blowing up might kill you.
Ambulance coming, but I need to check and make sure. I had a pocket of money. Okay, money.
Yeah, bro, you had a pocket of money.
I like this guy. I like this guy. He might be senile as shit, but he's like, hey, man, what about my money?
Money's the least of our...
S-tier suspecting.
Can you pull your jacket off for me? Take the jacket off so we can make sure. You've been drinking tonight, sir? No.
Officer Pickpocket over here being like, money's the least of our worries.
Yeah, move. That's Thorpe Squad, the first one.
That ammo cooking off? Might be. It's something.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, no. He's not burned. All right, let's get in my car so we can move down the street, sir. Hey, I'm taking this from you. I'm putting it in the back.
Good call.
No burns to him. His jacket's burned.
It's not a Tesla, calm down. Yeah, Tesla's like a nuke, basically. It's like Fallout 4. That thing will just explode.
Yeah, a little bit more. Come on. There should be plastic. I don't care. Take a seat. Get in the car.
Gosh, you have to do one with the police chief. Oh, I think it's there. Don't worry, Daniel. I have it.
Move your foot. Oh, all right. Did you get his ID? We're working on it.
In his pocket. Wallet's in his pocket.
Good job, buddy. Where's fire? We got her done.
He said, where's fire?
I saw
That's a great question. Where is fire?
Hey, C's not secure. There's a big old fire. Did you not see that?
Roy boy, it's good to see you, my dude.
I saw it lit up.
It's not changing. The wind changes are doomed.
Well, he just kept going. Yeah, well, that was... I can't...
Bro, let's go. Let's move. Yeah. Let's have this conversation. A little further down.
is that up there?
I would be chuckling like a motherfucker
That's
though.
fine. I'm gonna move it.
Yeah, let's put it up here farther.
Did you put mine at 13th? Yeah. Okay.
Good job. Wide.
Mine's the squad at 13th.
That's fine.
Walk it wide.
No, that's the one that's giving us the good camera.
You know what happened?
Leave it.
Why? You thought you could make it home? Where do you live? Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
Broiled.
Where's it at? In your pocket? Okay.
Shout out to everybody that's here. We had 31 viewers and 31 likes. Shout out to them.
Sweet.
You sure you're not hurt anywhere? Sorry, I didn't mean to put that in your eyes.
That was on purpose.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have the ambulance come and check you out just to double
checking
check.
for intoxication?
All right?
Maybe.
Do you have a driver's license? Yeah. Seeing what were you doing?
Yeah, it's expired, but you know.
Playing cards? Yeah.
I put it back in your.
Oh, he'd been gambling.
Efficiency. A mere 5 minutes elapsed from the moment the police safely extracted the man from the blazing vehicle to the timely arrival of the ambulance.
Timely?
No, just a...
5 minutes.
Time was a generous word.
Fire's still not here, but the ambulance made it.
In his pocket.
Oxygen bottles or anything like that in the car?
Do you have any oxygen bottles? That's a good question. Yeah, where's
Bro,
Cheesy?
never
Where's
been
Cheesy
a,
when we need him?
I know, right?
Oh, look. Sweeper just said that. He's like, where's Cheesy when you need a fire comment?
What would be blowing up? No idea. What's in there? They need to know so that they're not putting their guys...
Fire doing a milk run?
That's like the third boom we've heard since we've been here. No firearm in there, did you? What? You didn't have a firearm in there, did you?
No bullets on fire, nothing like that.
Is your head alright? Was your hair on fire? You're good. No, you're good.
No major injuries involved in the...
Marco's Pizza. Firebot Pizza.
He's lucky.
Oh, look at that.
Did they pull him?
That's why it took so long. They had to stop for the pizza.
Metal right there.
We're just hanging out.
I didn't get to hear it explode.
You didn't have a firearm in there, did you? What? You didn't have
Where's the explosion?
Pop cans, soda cans, bag of fireworks. Oh, there it goes.
And then all of a sudden it like ignited. And then once it ignited, yeah. Let's back up here before we eat some metal. He's got his eye.
Oh, so it just blows up multiple times. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Basically, it sounded like a popcorn machine, just very loud.
Drunk sheriff.
Supposedly popping.
We got it. Daniel, I got your video.
Did the description say what was in his car? Did they ever figure that out?
Probably never know. Shit's burned to a crisp. Could also just be that it could be that it's also like the tires popping or something like that. Like they get hot, they melt, and you get gases that escape violently and stuff like that. I don't know what it is. Where's the firefighter when you need him? Hoses can't reach.
Around 2:35 a.m., Douglas County 911 Center received several 911 calls regarding a rollover crash on I-94 near Alexandria, Minnesota. The crash was near mile markers
Code 3
107
responds.
and 108. One passerby
Not 2.5
noted
or
that a
2.
man was now crawling down the shoulder of the highway. Multiple sheriff's deputies responded to the scene, as well as the Minnesota State Patrol, and noticed Good Samaritans trying to keep the crash survivor out of the freeway and helping provide aid. At the scene, they would find a man with obvious signs of intoxication, including slurred speech, poor balance, and odor of alcoholic beverage. However, unlike any call before, the man in question was the elected sheriff of the most populous county in Minnesota, Sheriff Hutchinson, commonly called Sheriff Hutch. What follows in this video is the documentation of their investigation that night and over the ensuing days, as their SWAT vehicle at the time of the crash, that's prior to the crash. Data from the black box indicating how the car was being driven that night. At the Hennepin County official refused to was so he record urinal trial, admitting the squad other side.
This guy's like, damn DWIs. I'd be so pissed. No body cam or what? Being disarmed. Oof. Means he knew he was a cop. He was just involved in an accident, right?
You're not hurt though, you said?
No, sir.
No? Okay.
No.
He's breathing hard, man. So this county has 40 people? That burp.
North Dakota 285 Adam.
Heartburn.
Okay, what kind of conference?
210, 211 are out.
Sheriff's convention.
We're at the sheriff's conference.
Yeah, they drink a lot.
Who was driving? Because I'm concerned.
211, 210. If you don't need me right up there, I'm gonna get back a little bit and give us some room for traffic.
It's an SUV of some sort. I don't know what kind of car it is.
Why wouldn't we driving?
Yeah, 211 even back.
I took a cab from some person.
So were you a passenger then? Or?
Yeah.
They can't find anyone else at the scene.
So there is somebody else out here then.
Well, what kind of car is out here? What is that right there?
Okay, like I said, Dave, I don't know what kind of car it is. It's too smashed up right now, but I'm concerned because I don't see anybody else inside, and you're telling me you weren't driving.
This guy's like, bro, I'm about to arrest my boss.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's getting excited.
Somebody else out here that I should be looking for.
Are you on? Where are we right now?
We're near Alexandria.
I was not driving.
Said I was not driving. Bullshit.
Black box
No, he was
data
crashing.
obtained from Sheriff Hutch's unmarked police squad shows 126.2 miles per hour, 3.4 seconds before the crash. 1.6 seconds before the crash is when he started braking at 83 miles per hour. Massive torque inputs on this page with a steering wheel column turned at 140 degrees, almost 139 degrees. The sheriff made statements that he tried to call a cab and that the cab driver was driving his squad car at the time of the crash. This turned out to be a very false statement, and he later admitted that he was driving and was drunk at the time, but it was because he made the claim, it was thoroughly investigated by detectives. Here's the results of his urine sample, a 0.1.
Bro, 1-3 and a urine, which probably happened way after the fact. Dog.
134, and that was several hours. That was after 5 a.m. on the day of the crash.
Oh, damn,
the
yeah.
charges,
He was hammered.
The original citation with misdemeanor charges associated with the event. EMS personnel found the keys in a lane of traffic, and one deputy surmised that he may have thrown the keys so that the key, he wouldn't be found in possession of the keys. We received tons.
Surprised he
of
didn't try to make
photos.
extra footprints.
No shit. Tampering with evidence.
We've narrowed it down.
Knowingly and intentionally? Respectfully?
Respectfully. Don't bring that up again. I just got over Stram.
If you're looking at these photos like me,
Hey, y'all, lick the Stram.
it's
Lick the
absolutely
Stram.
incredible that this is a survivable crash.
I hadn't licked the Stram
Probably,
yet.
Of course, engineering plays a role. It looks like he, but probably a fair amount of luck, because the only compartment
Yeah, no
that was
kidding.
still not completely penetrated was the driver portion of this vehicle.
Oh, hey, Eagle Rare bottle
If you
right in
look
the...
closely at some point in these photos, there's a gun on the
Dude,
ground,
hey, good
a
taste
pistol.
at least.
If you look closely at these photos, you will see that
Got a
he
revolver?
did go all the way across and
My
hit the
guy.
median cable barrier, which prevented him
I would've
from
partied
going
with him.
into those oncoming lanes of traffic. I like this photo with the reflection. It shows a little bit of, there's always someone behind the badge or behind, a lot of work goes into each crash investigation, each DUI investigation.
It's a pain in the
There's
ass.
always a fair amount of... We set up the video here, 40x speed. I believe this is Douglas County that came back out to do some additional
Measurements,
evidence
dude.
collection.
Accident investigators, dog. They
These
did not
are
pay those
search warrant
people
photos.
enough.
So in addition for getting a warrant for the
There it
blood
is.
or urine draw, a warrant was also sought and approved by a judge to get additional photos of the squad. And as
Sick,
part of
bro.
that search warrant, you'd be able
Based.
to maybe go into the squad and get some closer photos.
Not as
and
based.
Get the patrol rifle out of the vehicle. It is a unmarked squad. You can see that there's a light bar inside the vehicle.
Man, they got trashed.
It
He
destroyed,
is
dude.
currently an elected sheriff and who's under probation. Multiple county commissioners have called for his resignation.
Shout out to
and he
elected
faces
officials,
several
I
opponents
guess.
in the 2022 election.
Bet he still wins.
Bet he still wins, dude. It's wild that they just are like forced to abdicate. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That's not like an automatic abdication of your seat.
Dude, imagine he'd probably still be in prison as sheriff.
100%, dude.
That'd be
Like,
crazy.
yeah, if like he killed somebody, you know, in a DWI accident or something, be like, I don't have to advocate, so
nope.
You gotta vote me out.
Yeah,
Did you get all the trolls that just keep him voted in just because they're like, oh, this would be hilarious.
Not even the trolls. All the people that just didn't pay attention and just vote for whoever's the incumbent.
Straight ballot that shit and vote for the
straight
incumbent.
ballot that shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those people. Florida man caught. Oh.
4299, signal 67 injunction.
About that time, that dude's been causing so much trouble. Freaking Florida man.
6-2 information. Plant. See your other hand for me?
It's a nice truck.
Where you headed to?
Oh, he flashed a badge, really, dude?
Bro, the audacity. I was never pulled. I haven't been pulled over in forever. I guess knock on wood. But like, even when I was a cop, if I got pulled over, that's not the first thing I'm doing. Like,
I'm flashing one of these because I'm a Patreon member.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, flash that all you want, right? Like, nothing wrong with that. But like, bro.
But this is just a flex. I'm not trying to get at anything. I'm just be like, hey.
Yeah. Now that being said, if he's not doing stuff as a cop, like technically, I don't know that counts as impersonating. Like, he's not trying to detain somebody, or I'd be interested to see where this goes.
What's the deal with the purple lights? Yeah, they're purple tonight. Where you headed to? A shooting in there, enough? Okay, 10th floor.
Also, like, his mirror's fucked.
Hey, sir. So the vehicle is your vehicle.
What mirror?
Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. What mirror?
Okay. Yeah,
Like his little rear view here.
I'm just looking. I'm
Looks
looking
like
for something to
Logitech
verify
speakers.
that you're a U.S. Marshal. All right.
Went to voicemail, so I left him a message.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just hang tight.
Ian, he's a Buccaneers fan.
I know, dude.
Where's shift at? Where's
I
shift
gotta
at?
get my car.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, hopefully we can get this resolved really quickly. All right, thanks.
Yeah, where is shift
Hey,
at?
I've got somebody on the phone who wants to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Yeah, the marshal's
ahead.
office.
Sir, what is your name?
Gary Lambert.
Okay, what district do you work out of?
Uh-huh.
I work out of Texas, but they got me down. They got me down at Florida right now, looking into Marion Oaks.
Okay, the charge is going to stick.
Two gangs out there.
This charge is
that are
going to
riding
stick.
on a four-wheeler with a pole on it, busting into people's houses.
Oh yeah, that's what
They
marshals
got a
do.
call, so I chased. What's that?
What district in Texas do you work out of?
Dallas.
It's not a district.
Oh, you don't, bro.
Okay.
My second house.
That's a federal crime.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Pam!
Pam, thank you so much.
Pausing it. Quite
Give it a
literally, God bless you, Pam. Thank you for monetizing
there's no pin thingy?
the often
Wanted to pin it.
unmonetizable stream. Oh, can I not pin it?
No, it didn't let me. I'm on the OnlyCops account. It didn't. Yeah.
Thank you for monetizing the unmonetizable stream. And also, we love you. I hope you have a wonderful night. Also to the sister, if she's watching.
PJ.
Red bugs out in weeds last week.
I'm sorry?
I was telling him what's happening in weeds. I got red bugs. Eat me up chasing a guy through the forest the other night.
All right, do me a favor. Just go ahead and turn around for me.
We're going to do these stretch.
Yeah. I'll explain it to you.
Never been arrested in my life.
Bro.
Well.
Bro. Chris said dumbass.
So do federal marshals typically chase two gangs on four-wheelers from Texas to Florida? Is that a typical?
Who do you work for? Who do you
Is that in their jurisdiction?
To my understanding, because I am not claiming to be an expert on U.S. Marshals, but typically they're only going to deal with things that have to deal with obviously interstate commerce or sometimes even international investigations, where if you have some sort of criminal element that either the FBI or the CIA or whatever has some shit that's coming in domestically, which is within the 50 United States, right? The U.S. Marshals might get involved with something like that. Oftentimes, I think a lot of it has to do with like trade. I think it's the Secret Service that does like fraud and stupid shit like that. But I'm pretty sure that
money laundering
marshals are likely going to be an apprehension arm of the federal government for stuff that happens here. The CIA does stuff out of the U.S., and I think the FBI does stuff internally in the U.S., but they have different whole other, I'm sure, shady Jason Bourne investigative level of things. Yeah, you. I don't know that you would even out yourself as you'd have like a return on your name that would be like, by the way, call this number. You'd be like, hello. They'd be like, do you have so and so in front of you? Yes, let him go. Okay.
You just get a solid black card, and if it comes close to your phone, you get a phone call.
Yeah, so some bullshit like that. Sure.
United States Marshal Service. U.S. Marshals. Okay. You
Why?
told me that you don't have your credentials.
What do you mean this gets way better? Oh no.
Yeah, my Charger. That's your Charger. A work vehicle.
He actually is a marshal?
Who's the Charger?
That'd be hilarious.
That would be funny.
It's registered to the Marshal Service. Marshals. Okay. That's my personal vehicle. So why would the Marshals outfit your personal vehicle with lights and sirens?
They would not.
In Texas, it's not like here. Okay.
Well, he's not wrong about that, but
I know.
Could have at least Googled some of these details.
I know. He's a U.S. Marshal, but it's spelled different.
So these are aftermarket sirens and lights that really aren't used under like defense contracts or DOJ contracts, or even like most municipal. They'll use like Wayland, or there's a couple other companies that make sirens. They don't make these.
It's like the Amazon Basic Special right here.
Yeah, literally. Like they're almost universal. Just because they're cheap and reliable. What?
That's like DJ
Hey, how long
Lights.
you worked for the U.S. Marshals? 3 years.
Why? No.
I'm sorry?
I'm finishing up at Votech with Lacucci right now to go to work for Marion County. So
You don't work for a county if
yeah, coming down the road.
Turbo illegal.
On my cell phone. Hey, they see the four-wheeler out there on the drone. Can you come help us?
Who's that?
So
Who
I hung
called
up.
you?
My squad in Texas.
This is a detective now. He's like, what?
The 941 area
His
code.
squad.
By squad. What do you mean by squad?
They sent 3 or 4 of us.
He's
down
undercover, and his cover is a U.S. Marshal.
That looks legit, kid.
Rangers? Which Rangers? Like the baseball team?
No. Hell no.
Okay, so what Rangers?
The Marshals.
Oh, he's a Texas Ranger.
The
dude.
Marshals?
Yeah.
The Marshal
So what,
Rangers.
Just say
what
Walker.
do you work out of Texas?
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas?
Say Chuck
What's
Norris.
your district?
Ain't nobody from Dallas wearing a Buccaneers shirt, bro.
Not even undercover, dude. Like
No.
no, that's a Marshal liaison.
Well, if you're a U.S. Marshal, you would know your district.
His name is Marshal.
641? Okay.
That's our squad.
Okay.
It's your squad.
Just
There's
making
only
up
a few of
words.
us here.
A few of you? Would I be one of those?
No.
I'm not a U.S. Marshal?
I don't know. I see a badge.
Well, here's my credentials. I am actually a special deputy U.S. Marshal.
Oh, so that'd be like a local, because like we had ATF or like FBA liaison, so you'd have like a police officer that comes from, or in this case a deputy, that would actually go to like Quantico and shit, and they'd learn the special agent nonsense, but they would work in conjunction with a local municipality. I think they were still on our payroll, but they were like the intermediary. And the off chance that there was an investigation that would have their interest, because they have way more resources, like than maybe not LAPD or something like that, but pretty much everybody else. They got that Uncle Sam money.
Yeah. Here are my credentials.
Yeah. Mine are in my car.
Your credentials like this are in there.
I have one.
That would be a way bigger offense. That would be way worse. Having like a goofy little badge is one thing. Like having fake government credentials, like.
I can't play to that.
You're going.
He's got one of these.
I would say probably not.
Okay, with his little
I'm
handcuff
asking you
set.
very easy questions to be able to identify yourself.
The orange shirt is a liaison. There you
Who's
go.
your
There
supervisor?
it is. There it is.
Out of Texas.
They would know.
Oh, he crossed his arms. Not serious.
Yes, sir. Your direct supervisor.
Jim Willis.
Jim Willis.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do
Jim
you
Willis.
do for the United States Marshals.
To be honest, at this point, I don't know why we're asking any more questions. Like, you have PC for the arrest.
For fun.
I guess.
Normally just do raids.
Raids?
We do raids
Yeah.
on four-wheeler drivers.
Raids. Well, they did have a poll.
Like, okay, so
He
what?
said.
Also, not with that facial hair. You're not doing raids. If you're doing raids, it means that there's a likelihood that you're using gas, which means using masks, which means you're clean shaven.
Do you work for the Fugitive Task Force? Do you work for the District Marshals?
You'd also be in much better shape if you were working for a fugitive task force.
Yeah.
Those psychos are like given permission to do HGH and shit.
Who do you work for?
Task Force.
Put down the shovel.
Running, we do raids.
Oh, they do
All I
running.
do is raids.
Okay, listen to me for just a second. I'm going to give you a little
Does
bit of help
raids in World of Warcraft, maybe?
or whatever.
Right.
I know you're not a U.S. Marshal. I'm a U.S. Marshal.
Right.
I know for a fact, 100%, you are not with the U.S. Marshals. Okay? So I would just want to know why you would try
Andrew,
to
I buy that.
identify as a U.S. Marshal. Was it to, like, get around traffic?
No.
Okay, so what were you trying to do?
I told you twice. I was responding to a call.
With the U.S. Marshals?
A 911 call?
Okay.
You don't know about the drones out there flying over?
Sir, there is nothing like that.
All the drones.
I'm gonna give you a little tip, pro tip. Okay? There's only 3 of us in this county. You are not one of the other 2. That's a pro tip.
Dear Lambert. Diazepam.
Dang. Oh,
Okay.
introduction of contraband. That means he snuck something into the jail. What a fucking idiot. Or they didn't find it until he got to the jail. What an idiot.
Okay. That's funny. Okay, because that's for anxiety disorders. I was wondering if maybe he was like schizophrenic or something, and he actually believed his own dumb story.
I'm gonna do like 2 more as long as they're quick, and we'll do some after party.
I think we got to do Mints.
Which one's Mints?
New Orleans OIS. It's in the Discord. It's the last one.
I'll do Mints. He sent it to me. No,
he just put it in the
sending
Discord.
me 308 pictures. What a butthole. Said it's in Bodycam?
He would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for you, Mint, since you're here. Okay. We're back. And OPD. He's trying to be relevant.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Push him. This guy's got wheels. This cop's like right on him.
Yup. Ah, damn it. Hey, no! Unit, turn around, unit! Whoa!
That's gunfire. That is what getting shot sounds like. Well, he's in it to win it, dog.
Get him.
I'm hit! I'm hit! I'm hit!
My dude's still in it.
I'm hit! Fuck! Ah!
Reload, homie.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I want to see what happened to the rest of this gunfight.
Mm-hmm.
We had Officer Quintanilla, 2018.
Sentinello, I think it was. Oh.
No, this was in Arlington.
I thought you were just being dyslexic.
So I was on duty when Officer Quintanilla got shot. I actually ended up working with one of the officers that ended up returning fire, and this is exactly what the second day he got shot, like crumpled, because he got hit. He got hit in the pelvis. Our guy did. I don't know where this guy got hit, but yeah, it's no amount of fortitude is going to keep you standing when you get slammed in the pelvis.
That's not a fun place.
Yeah. So that's why foot chases are so sketchy.
Shout out to 144p.
No kidding. It's also running. Makes it hard.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Fuck!
We're not gonna see anything here.
Yeah, that showed us nothing.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Stradlin and Morrison! All black, red shoes!
Great description. He was hitting the quad. Yeah, the quad will also do it. That's gotta suck.
2 officers hit! We need EMS now!
2 officers hit.
Damn, that's rough, dude.
Yeah.
So, big reason why you'll see me be pretty callous the second somebody starts leveraging deadly force is because these officers just want to take this guy into custody. And this guy's over here doing life-threatening injuries to people just so he can get away with the misdemeanor. Like, very little sympathy. The second you present a deadly threat to an officer, I start having very little sympathy for you. Mostly because that's what you're asking them for. These guys are now involuntarily taking bullets for you just because you don't feel like, I don't know, dealing with whatever legal issues that you got going on. That's rough, though. Which one of these do I want to see? What's a successful bolo wrap? It was only like a minute.
Yeah, it's a minute long as well.
It's a bolo wrap deployment. Shout out to bolo wrap. Shout out to everybody that liked the stream, man. He's got it. They got it in their hand already. Wow.
Oh.
Stop it.
Insta bolo wrap.
Wrap, wrap, wrap.
Nice.
That was the most gentle decentralization I've ever seen in my life. Oh, there's another one.
Who's Reba?
Oh, so this is like a compilation. Oh, well, he bowler wrapped himself. Being in mud.
This guy's like, my uniform's got white on it.
Wrap, wrap, wrap.
Rep, rep, rep.
Rep, rep, rep.
Shout out gloves.
Hold on. I didn't steal no phone, sir. Sir, I didn't steal no phone. No, I didn't steal no phone.
This bola's gonna be a write-up with her being in pavement like this.
So running into traffic, probably not a great place to just drop her.
What is y'all arresting me for? I didn't steal no phone. I didn't steal no phone.
Pedestrian and roadway. That's pretty cool. That's got a better efficacy rate than we've seen with taser deployments. This video. I had one I wanted to see.
I wonder how you aim. Does it have like a laser on it or something, or do you just?
Yeah, it's got like a little pattern showing where like the wrap's going to be applied. It's pretty cool.
That's really nice.
I think it was this one that I was trying to see. I don't remember. This will be the last one for the night, and then we'll do some after party stuff. We'll hang out with everybody. Officer was hit in the calf. Damn.
That sucks.
He looks like Ed Gein. this the Cadillac that takes off here? Brakes. He's running the plate.
This is Arkansas.
Yeah, they're going mad dog him. Oh, this is Arkansas. They already said it.
Yep. It's going to go wild.
Oh, and it's ASP too. They're going to go after him too. Those lights. Yeah, good luck.
Oh, they're going to mess him up.
Seatbelts off. It looks like he's gonna stop.
Bet he takes off though.
Oh yeah, he got him.
There he goes. $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80. That's a quick little car, man. Oh, he's cooking.
$90, $100, $110-ish.
There's $115.
$120. You're gonna get 140 quick. Oh, easy.
There it is.
The fastest I've done is 145 in a patrol car. That was not in a Tahoe either. That was in a it governed out at 145 in a Charger, yeah. That was on much better traffic conditions than this. On a much better road.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. You got one lane out of the way.
Pretty sketchy.
Ugh.
But it governed me out there. It had more gas in it, but CTS have upwards of 650, I bet. Have a fantastic weekend to you, Pam.
Good night, Pam.
We caught up to it.
Well, let's slow down.
Pit that car. At 100. Like a psycho. This is where that grappler would be dope.
Mm-hmm. Bola wrap it.
Polar wrap that car.
What's he got his hazards on for?
I don't know, man.
Oh,
that's
the hazard.
That's beyond stupid.
So sketchy.
Great radio traffic on this guy.
Oh, it's raining.
You got a little mist. Pit that car.
Now pit that car.
Yeah, maybe not into like oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
140 pit.
Does he self-pit?
This is sketchy, dude.
I get the feeling he's gonna self-pit.
Yeah, I'm here for self-pitting. This is all sketchy.
Oh yeah. Oh.
All gas, no brakes there, dude. That CTS is gonna have better brakes than that Tahoe will.
Yeah.
Or that police car. Good on him though for staying on him. Good job. Oh, that stops. Oi!
Gonna clear the intersections at all? Nah.
Well, act like he could visually clear it.
Yeah.
It's like that truck didn't fuck him up. What are we doing here, dog?
Oh, he's gonna go into the yards?
This is not the CTS's like wheelhouse here.
Self-pit?
Self-pit? Almost.
Oh, there's the puddle. Ah, bro, that sucks.
What is this guy doing?
This is Mario Kart now. Oh, does it go to the wall?
I'll tell you what, this is an impressive piece of driving from this guy. Like the cop?
Yeah.
This guy's driving like an idiot, but this cop's crushing it.
Yeah, the CTS is being stupid by not staying on concrete, but...
I'd have nailed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There it is. Sort of a self pit.
You better show me your hands, son. TBI, TBI, TBI.
Oh, he's very polite.
If you move, I'm gonna shoot you. You understand that?
Fair enough.
TBI, TBI, TBI.
No shit, right back there.
Is everybody else in that car?
This guy coming home. This guy was like, what?
Up top, up top, up top. I will shoot you. You better not. You better stop asking questions. Better do what I tell you.
Man, I want some body cam now.
My new car, bro.
Oh, no body cam. Oh. That's his new car.
My new car, bro.
He's so mad.
There's some body cam.
What is my guy doing? Like at the low ready?
Bro, why do they look like brothers?
He handcuffed him in the car. That's top notch, dog.
That's awesome.
I'm here for this. Oh, and he did it around the frame.
He did it around the yeah. So it's like he's going nowhere.
Bro.
Even tries to close the door, he's gonna hit himself. It's great.
I'm shooketh. I've never thought to do that. This guy's top tier, bro. ASP, fucking shout out. Give this man a patch. Like
D10, D3, I believe so. Pit bumper.
Oh. Dude, the entire family's coming home in that house.
Yeah.
Check on, we'll see if we can get it pulled out. Give me a 21 when you get a chance, please.
10-4.
10-4.
He's not going anywhere. Step out with it. Step out with it.
Oh, there's some ask tell make right there.
Yeah, dude.
Where's the T?
Smart. I just chuck it. I like the little whistle they have on their uniform.
Yeah.
If you do anything stupid, it's gonna end bad for you.
I'm not. I already did something.
Yeah, you did.
Don't make it worse. No, I'm not making it worse.
No donkey kicks.
Yeah, she's gonna be pissed off at you. You're really lucky that didn't get pushed into that 345 right there.
Come to feed turned to fixed objects. That's a story worth hearing.
Nope.
We need Keith's story time on one of these.
Dude, no kidding. Oh no. They don't got tub seats? These look
brand
comfy.
new.
Man, that was good. That did not disappoint. Okay, we are done for the evening. I'll give you guys a little bit of after party time, and then I got to go hang out with the wife. I want to thank everybody that hung out with us here. We got 38 likes on today, and then we did get a super chat for monetizing the very unmonetizable stream. And then I think we peaked at like 40 something people here for a little while. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and I'm glad we had a really cool time here. Bill should be coming back, and Juan will stop abdicating his responsibility of being here on stream. But as always, I will hold you guys down when need be and hang out with you guys. This was almost my second straight stream that I had to solo.
Yeah, I had a busy week. Okay,
I know. Let me guys. We should have allegedly some officer reacts this weekend. Allegedly, given the copyright gods,
I'm working
if they allow.
hard for y'all.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So
it's a good one though.
If you guys would like to he's an awesome Stram. Y'all with Stram. I hate that shit.
Stram shirts coming soon.
But Keith or Pam's still here. So anyways, I love all you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe weekend. For those of you guys that are still out there holding the line, God bless you. You're better people than I am. And for those of you that are just supporters of the channel, I do appreciate it. For the rest of y'all, I will hang out with our Patreon members over on Discord. I do appreciate all of that kind of stuff. And then if you guys have any feedback that you guys want to see or want to suggest clips, you can do that by joining our Patreon for as little as $1 a month. gives you access to our Discord, and or if you're cool like Pam, you can just message us directly. So until then, we will see you guys next time. Thank you for the hearts. I can see all the little. I don't know who's putting these hearts out there, but I can see them. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Thank you for riding 2 men with us. Peace.
Eventually.
Oh, okay.
I was fired today.
You were.